DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL playoffs, is bringing you an offer that'll help make the playoffs electrifying. New customers can bet $5 on any game and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and see code Shannon. New customers can bet just $5 and get $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with the code Shannon. The crown is yours. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of Nightcap. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, route runner extraordinaire, Bengals legend, Chad Ochocinco Johnson. Please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much. We're now at officially 854,000 subs. Woo. 854,000 subscribers, and we want to personally thank each and every one of you that subscribed and been down with us since day one. Please make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. We also have a feed through Club Shay Shay, but Nightcap has its own feed in which you can subscribe through that. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier link at the top of the chat. Holidays right around the corner. You got the Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, and I'm sure somebody has a birthday. So go out and buy yourself a bottle or someone that you love, that special someone in your life. Grab them a bottle. Ladies, you grab that for your man. He would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Ocho, let's not waste any more time.
Yeah.
The 49ers survive a scare and beat the Packers 24-21. Heading in tonight, the 49ers was 0-30 under Kyle Shanahan when trailing by 7 or more points in the fourth quarter. Not a bad time to end the streak. What did you take away from the game, Ocho?
I really enjoyed the game. I like the way Jordan Love played. I like the way the receivers played. Aaron Jones played a very, very good game. The 49ers, Brock Purdy, I'm going to say Ed McCaffrey. I'm going to say Ed McCaffrey.
Christian.
Yeah. Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 98 yards, 2 TDs. George Kittle was effective as well in the pass game. Deebo Samuels, he went out. I think the game would have opened up a little bit more for the 49ers. I don't think it would have been as close as it was if they had Deebo Samuels healthy. I think young brother has to learn to make business decisions and stop trying to be tough all the time. You don't have to do so much all the time. It's okay to go down. Other than that, they squeeze one out. And I think barring the weather, I'm not saying it played a factor in why they did lose, but I think barring the weather, I think there would have been a pick six in that first half that Savage would have had on Brock Purdy that would have put that game out of reach damn near almost. And I think there was a field goal that the Packers also missed. That would have been 10 points right there on the board, and they would have won this game.
Well, I look at it, I've told you time and time again. You kick field goals, you lose games. You score touchdowns, you win championships. Right. Look at Green Bay last week, what they did when they got into the red zone. Touchdown. Look at what they did this week. They turned the ball over on downs once, and they settled for field goals.
Right.
That's the difference in the ball game, even with those plays notwithstanding, Ocho. Let's just say Savage does not catch the ball, which he didn't. Let's just say they doesn't miss that field goal. They leave 21 points on the field.
Right.
And that's the difference in the ball game. Kicking field goals, especially come playoff time, will get you beat.
Yeah.
Scoring touchdowns win you games, win you championships.
Mhm.
I like what Kyle Shanahan did. He took the ball out of Purdy's hand in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter, and handed the ball off to Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
You could tell the pressure was starting to get to him because he started to aiming the balls. Jennings climbed the ladder over the middle and made a hell of a catch. Brandon Ayuk took one off his shoe tops in the rain. They were making outstanding catch because he started to feel it. And I've said this before, having played in games like this, Ocho, when you're the overwhelming favorite,
right,
the longer the team that you're supposed to beat stays in the game, the more you start to feel like, damn, they ain't going away yet.
Yeah.
Why they still playing so hard? Didn't they get the memo? We're the number one seed. We're supposed to be up by 10, 14 points at this point in time. And all of a sudden, they start getting more confidence. Those young receivers from the Packers, there's something to behold. They're only going to get better because the lion's share of those guys are first and second year players.
Right.
Give the 49ers credit. They did what they needed to do. I think Jordan Love, he took some unnecessary risk. I don't think, I mean, hell, it seemed like if Greenlaw didn't pick it, the other, what's the guy, the middle linebacker, Warner, he was going to pick
Fred.
it. Yeah, Fred. If he didn't pick it, Fred was going to pick it. But the first interception, he had the guy wide open. He threw it late and behind him, so the guy tips it, caroms, and Greenlaw picks it.
Yeah.
But though Green Bay is probably not going to watch the film. You normally don't watch film the last game of the season.
Right.
But the coaches are going to kick themselves, Ocho, because the Green Bay Packers could have easily won this ball game.
Yeah.
And the difference is they settled for field goals early. Last week they scored touchdowns and put the Cowboys away. Today, the 49ers made them settle for field goals and was able to come back and win the ball game 24-21. But give the Packers credit. They're going to be back. They're young. They got guys under contract. That receiving core is under contract for a long period of time. They're going to probably look to do something with Jordan Love, tie him up for the next 5 or 6 years.
You got to. You got to get it out the way. He had a phenomenal season. He came on. They had a rough patch, somewhere in the middle of the season. But once they got into their groove and once they got going, and Jordan Love confidence started to kick in, man, he was money. He was money from that point on. Even tonight, outside of the 2 turnovers, he was efficient tonight.
Yeah, he threw some good balls tonight. Like I said, there's a couple of them. You can't. Sometimes it's okay to throw from a level platform.
Right.
You don't have to jump and throw everything. Everything doesn't have to be off your back foot. Everything doesn't have to be a heroic throw.
Right.
And I think you have to pick and choose those because the first pick threw that off his back foot also. It almost looked like he's trying to throw a no look.
Yeah, is the fact that he has the arm strength. The fact that he has the arm strength and he can get away with certain things, from a mechanic standpoint, as far as arm angles and what he can do. Now the bad mechanics of, well, my arm is strong enough, I don't even have to set my feet to throw the ball.
Right.
And sometimes that can creep in and hurt you.
And you already know, you throw the ball late and behind somebody over the middle of the field, they're going to get a hand on it, and it's going to pop it up in the air, and here come everybody to the party rallying. And it's going to end up like what happened. Greenlaw ends up picking it off. But I thought the Packers acquitted themselves well. It also lets you know last week wasn't a fluke. Because we've seen sometimes, Ocho, teams beat somebody that you didn't think they were going to beat, and then they come out the following week and don't play nearly as well as they played the previous week. The Green Bay Packers are legit. I expect them to be back in the very near future, if next year, add a few pieces, but they're legit defense. I mean, offensively, with the skill position players that they have at the wide receiver position, the tight end with Kraft and Musgrave, Aaron Jones. Dillon didn't play tonight, but I think the running back was Simpson, Wilson, not Simpson, Wilson. I like their running back and Dobbs and Reed and Melton. Those guys, Christian Watson wasn't that active tonight, but they got a nice young nucleus.
Yeah.
And the Packers are legit. That quarterback is legit.
Yeah, they're going to be the real deal. Obviously, that receiving core, I think, would be their identity. Obviously, from an offensive standpoint, that is their identity. Once they get Christian Watson to fix the issues that he's having with his hamstrings that caused him to miss so many games throughout the season, and then obviously Romeo Doubs, man, he's the real deal.
Yeah,
Romeo Doubs is the real deal.
He's a route run extraordinaire. You see those routes he be running. He said that thing. He's stopping on the dime, getting everybody 9-cent change.
Getting in and out. The funny thing about it is he reminds me of Devontae Adams.
Yes.
They're not very many times a receiver of that caliber goes to another team and you have someone replace him with the same type of DNA in him. He got that same type of wiggle, that same type of ability to create separation and do different things that others really can't. He's a special receiver.
Right.
And he was exciting to watch.
The question is defensively. I like what they have defensively. The question is Jair Alexander. What are they going to do with him? They had a situation where it seemed like he wanted to be there, then he didn't want to be there.
Right.
So they're going to have to get that situation resolved. Gutekunst, the general manager.
Right.
And so it's going to be very interesting to see. But I like the Packers. The quarterback, you're set at quarterback. You're set at the skill positions. Bringing a few extra pieces, maybe an offensive lineman, because you didn't have probably one of your best offensive linemen in Bakhtiari. You didn't have him all year. Now I'm not going
to. Is his knee that bad, Unc?
Yeah,
I'm just asking you.
Yeah,
is his knee that bad?
They done gone in it several times. So the likelihood, if I'm the Packers, I'm not counting on him to come back. Although it would be a great welcome addition if he were to come back. But he's had 3 or 4 surgeries on that torn ACL. Tried to come back, and they've gone into it again. So I'm not counting on Bakhtiari to come back.
Right.
It would be a welcome addition if he were to come back. But the Packers are set. The Packers have everything they need to contend. Now, you see the NFC, the Lions. They're not going anywhere either.
No.
You look at the 49ers. They're core guys. They're not going anywhere either.
Right.
Tampa, excuse me. They like Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has acquitted himself well. He's played himself into a nice contract.
Right. So he does get extended then.
Oh yeah. Well, he was a free. He only signed a 1-year deal, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Obviously, one question. I mean, we always talk about the numbers. So is Baker Mayfield one of those 4-year getting $30 million a year type quarterbacks,
40. Or he go 40? Daniel Jones. See, the thing is, the floor is Daniel Jones, $40 million. That's the floor. That's the floor. Yes, Baker Mayfield's better than Daniel Jones.
Yeah. You're right. So the floor
is $40 million.
God damn.
Yes, that's the floor.
And then you think of the situation and the circumstance similar to that of the New York Giants. There was nobody else, so you didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice but to pay him because you had no other answer at the quarterback position. I think for the Bucs, the way Baker has played, obviously with them winning the division, they went 9-8. I mean, the division in itself, it really wasn't that good. But what Baker was able to do and getting them back to the playoffs after Brady being gone, I mean, it speaks for something.
Yes, and now the question is, what are they going to do with Mike Evans? Mike Evans is a free agent.
They always plan.
Are they going to franchise him? Or are they going to extend him, give him a long-term deal? That remains to be seen.
Why would you wait? There's nothing to wait for.
Well, they already waited.
I mean,
they waited for the whole year.
So, I mean, obviously, you know how this business goes. You hit 10 years, 1,000-yard seasons, all 10 years in a row. Yeah. But all of a sudden now it's time to pay him based on the production that he's done. He's consistent. You want, I mean, obviously as a receiver, you want to end your career with the team that you've always been with, but rarely does that happen. It happen. And he ain't taking no home team discount. No, we're not doing that.
I mean, this game was really close tonight, Ocho. Green Bay had 20 first downs. 49ers had 19 first downs. The Pack was 7-13, which is very good on third down. 49ers was 10-16, 330 total yards to 356. 62 offensive plays for the Packers, 64 for the 49ers, 30 minutes, a little over 30 minutes time of possession, a little under 30 minutes time of possession for the 49ers. So when you look at the stats, the difference was one team, when they got the ball into the red zone, they scored touchdowns. The other team, when they got the ball into the red zone, they kicked field goals. Yeah. One team is moving on, the other team is going home. So that explains what you saw. So the 49ers survival scare beat the Packers 24-21. The 49ers advanced to the NFC Championship game to be played on their home field next week. They take on the winner of the Detroit Lions or the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They'll take on that winner.
Who you got?
The Lions look good, man. They look good. I mean, I kind of want the Lions. You talking about tomorrow?
Yeah, yeah. You talk about Lions Bucks. Bucks, who you got?
Man, man, look, I want AG. Aaron Glenn, the D coordinator for the Lions.
The Lions.
I'm gonna take the Lions. I think the Lions gonna do it.
Okay. Okay.
I think the Lions gonna do it.
The Bucks defense is nice now.
They nice, but man,
Yeah.
the Lions have so many weapons. We'll get to that game in a minute.
Okay.
The Ravens handled the Texans 34-10. The Ravens look like the top seed, not the first two quarters. Halftime was a 10-10 ball game.
Yeah.
But they came out the second half and they dominated. Lamar Jackson was 16 of 22, 152 passing yards, 100 yards rush, 100 rush yards. He became the fifth player in NFL history to record 2 touchdown passes and 2 rushing touchdowns in the same playoff game.
Yeah.
So the Ravens look good. The Ravens look good, and it forced. The Texans came in with a game plan. We're gonna heat Lamar up. But whatever they came with, give Todd Monken, the offensive coordinator, credit, because he had the plan. Whatever they came with, he was ready. They brought the blitz, and they sneak heel out the same side. The blitz come, Lamar would dump it to him. They go one way, here come Lamar coming out the backside. Lamar was like, okay, 1, 2, 3, nobody's open, he's gone.
I'm gone.
No indecision. He was decisive, he was determined, and everything. Hey, guys made plays. Zay Flowers made plays, Bateman. Odell didn't get a whole lot of opportunities, but every opportunity that came to him, he made the play. Give those guys credit. Likely was unbelievable, jumping up, snagging that ball. The Ravens look like the top seed in the AFC.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, the Ravens look good, but I want to give CJ Stroud his credit. I want to give CJ Stroud his credit, and I know you're going to see this, boy, you need to take a bow. You need to take a bow for what you did during the season, and you need to take a bow for the day. Even with the pressures that you had to deal with today, obviously, this is the number 1 defense in the NFL. They are very difficult to deal with. Very difficult to deal with. You were never able to get comfortable. You were never able to set into your throws. The running game was non-existent. And one of the things I'm not sure why they didn't do is because the pressure was getting to you, because the long throws that they're used to having, he was never able to step up in the pocket and make the throws that he normally does. He was always on the run, always having to make a play using his legs. I'm not sure why they didn't go to the quick game. I think going to the quick game to nullify the pressures that they were using, that the Ravens were using, would have helped a little bit more until you get the running game going a little bit. They were never able to get in rhythm offensively. Then the penalties. The penalties, the first half was great. The penalties killed drives for them, put them in 3rd and longs, 2nd and 20, 2nd and 21. So it made things that much more difficult. And then, once it got to the second half, it was overwhelming. It was overwhelming at that point. And there was nothing they could do, man. That Ravens defense went crazy. And once Lamar scored, once it was 17-10.
Yeah.
After that,
seemed like they exhaled and it was over.
It was a wrap from there.
And that's the thing that the Ravens have. The Ravens have a gear that they can get to that very few teams can get to. They can step on the gas. They had over 200 plus yards running the football. They led the NFL in rushing. We know what they represent running the football. You factor in Lamar Jackson, and you got Hill, you got Gus Edwards, even Dalvin Cook came in there and mop up time and had a nice run. But this was all about Lamar Jackson. Yeah. He controlled the game from start to finish. He didn't put the ball in harm's way. And that's the only thing I really feel that could derail the Ravens, if that he were to put the ball in harm's way. Clean game. Clean. Not even a hint of a turnover. And he made all the big time throws. And we know what he is with his legs. He's dynamic. Yeah. He's dynastic. There have been very few guys in the history of the game that could run the ball like he can. And when he runs the ball, it's like Steph Curry hitting a 3. It's so deflating.
That's a good one.
It's so deflating, Ocho, because we got him. We got him. Damn, we don't got him. He got 20 yards. What he got? You had him for a 5-yard loss, but now he has a 20-yard, and he's doing a great job now of knowing when the journey is over. As you was talking about with Debo, sometimes you don't have to look.
You got to make a business decision.
You ain't got to prove you tough anymore.
Nah.
And that's what Lamar is doing a great job of. He's getting down, not taking those unnecessary hits, because over the course of the game, over the course of a season, those start to take their toll. But I thought Lamar Jackson was fabulous tonight. 16 to 22, 152 yards, not the gaudy stats as far as 300 yards passing, but he didn't need that. You look at what they did on the ground. He had 11 for 100. Justin Hill had 13 for 66. Gus Edwards had 10 for 40. And Dalvin Cook came in late in the ball game and had 8 for 23. So they were well over 100, 166, 206. So they almost hit 230 yards running the football.
Yeah.
Well, when you run the ball for 230 yards, that means you're going to eat up time of possession. Yep. Guess what they had? Almost 38 minutes time of possession. And that's the problem that you have when you face the Ravens. If they get you down, good luck coming. If they get you down 10, 14 points, because they can shorten the game by running the air out of the football.
That's right. And you know what they're going to do defensively? They're going to blitz you. They're going to pin their ears back. And it's going to be a long night, especially if you can't run the ball. If you can't run the ball and you can't throw the ball because they make it Stroud uncomfortable.
Yes.
The penalties, the defensive line was playing so well. They had, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong if somebody checks this, last week, I think they might have had three penalties for 20-some yards.
Yeah.
This game, I think they had, what was it? 11 penalties for 70
11
yards.
for 70, and the Ravens were 3 for 15. Yes.
Yeah, it's hard to win games like that, especially when you're playing against a team like that. You need as many advantages as you can.
Yeah.
And penalties hurt them very, very bad, really messing up drives.
Yeah. The only thing I will say is the Ravens was 4 for 12 on third down.
Yeah.
That won't get it done next week against either team, Buffalo or Kansas City. Now, that was the Houston Texans, a rookie quarterback. They did well because if you look at Ocho, it wasn't like guys were open. It wasn't nobody's open. I mean, the first pass he threw, guy batted it down. I mean, the Ravens almost like, we know exactly what y'all want to do, and we're going to take that away.
Yeah,
because they were locked in. They were coming. They were sudden. They were decisive. Every John Harbaugh could not have asked for a better game from his team than what he got today.
On both sides of the ball.
On both sides of the ball. Lamar was sensational. Like I said, you 4-12. I mean, you had 12 third down opportunities. You'd like to be somewhere 6 or 12. 6 or 12, and who knows, the game gets out of hand. But when you win the game like they won the game as decisively as they did, man, they look good. The Ravens look really, really good. And you like, okay, no matter who comes out of that game, Buffalo or Kansas City, you got your work cut out going to M&T Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
You got your work cut out. I don't care who it is, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, it does not matter. If they play like that, if they don't turn the ball over, you're going to have I feel to go into Baltimore and to beat the Ravens, you're going to have to force them to turn the ball over. I don't believe you can have Lamar play a clean game and beat him in his backyard. I don't believe you can do it.
No, and what they're going to do defensively as far as confusing and adding pressure, trying to make Josh Allen uncomfortable, depending on who it is, or Patrick Mahomes uncomfortable, and get him off his spot, get him running. Obviously, they're going to play physicality is their specialty. Everybody plays football a certain way, but something about the teams in the AFC North, they play defense a little bit different. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to explain it. You know, you would have to be in that atmosphere. You'd have to be on that field and strap your helmet on and your chin strap, and you'll know the goddamn difference. You'll understand the difference.
It's physical. You got to play physical because everybody prides themselves on, like, we're the toughest. You know, Baltimore says we're the toughest. Pittsburgh say, man, bro, y'all just got to this division. We've been running. When it was the old AFC Central, it wasn't always the North. It used to be the AFC Central, Ocho.
Right.
So the Texans were in that division. No, well, they weren't the Texans at the time. They were the Titans. The Titans used to be in that division, along with the Jags, also in that division. So Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Jacksonville, Tennessee, and the Ravens, we were all in that division, the AFC Central. Now, all of a sudden, they reconfigured it, and you got 4 teams in each division, and they call it the AFC North. But they pride themselves on physicality. We tried to make you do, when I was in Baltimore, they tried to make you turn it down. Steelers tried to make you turn it down.
Yeah.
Tennessee, Tennessee, how they pride themselves. Jeff Fisher, they feel they go, hey, we're a physical team, and Coach Coughlin team, they were tough, hard-nosed, just like his military background, you would think they would be. Entering today's game, Lamar Jackson was 1 for 3 in the playoffs. He's now heading to his first AFC championship game. 2 more wins, and you know what? The guy that he was supposed to be a wide receiver, Oh, he's a running back
Oh,
that
he's a
can
running
throw.
back. Yeah, yeah.
2 more wins.
Mm-hmm.
He a made man.
Super Bowl champ.
He a made man. Ocho, he a made
Super
man.
Bowl champ.
Hey.
The same one that was available for teams,
Mm-hmm.
in the offseason. Everybody said, no, we good. We don't
Yep.
want him.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Even listen, I know I played for the Bengals, but even I understand how special he is. I
Yes.
understand how dynamic he is. How if he was to come to your team, how much he can change that offensive franchise around. A different type of individual. Cam Newton was special. Michael Vick was special. But Lamar Jackson, during his
That,
time right now, is different. He's
oh,
different.
Ocho, they not look here. Them teams not finna upset the apple cart, bro. They not gonna do that. They not gonna do that. They not going against one of their own.
Right. Oh, I see what you mean.
No, bro, they're not finna do that, Ocho. I mean, hey,
Even for a chance
nope.
at holding that Lombardi?
We gonna stick together. Now we might disagree, we might not like one another, but when it
Right.
comes down to it, we gonna ride for 32. It ain't nothing coming between the 32. And so I'm not finna set that precedent, giving
Right.
up that.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Nope.
I see. I
Nope.
see you going with it. I see
Nope.
you going with it. I see you going with it. Hey, you rather do that? You don't cut your nose the
You
spite your
cut
what's
your
the
nose off to
saying?
spite your face.
Spite your face? Okay.
And I'm glad. I'm glad because look, obviously I got a special Ozzie Newsome, who's the general manager, who
Ozzy.
he still has an office there at the building, but Eric DeCosta kind of runs the day to day.
Mm-hmm.
His last pick was Lamar, trading back into the first round, getting Lamar Jackson.
Lamar, yeah.
I mean, it's hard to say. The man drafted his first 2 draft picks was Jonathan Ogden and Ray Lewis.
Legends.
And then he
Legends.
drafted Ed Reed. And then he drafted Terrell Suggs. And also
Legends.
defensive rookie of the year, Peter Boulware.
Yeah.
And now
I
Lamar
remember Peter
Jackson.
from Florida State, huh?
Yeah.
Goddamn Peter Boulware.
Yeah. Drafted Jamal.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so man, I'm happy for him. And I'm happy for the Ravens. Like I said, I only spent 2 years there, but my 2 years there were great. I made lifelong friends. It was a great atmosphere. Obviously, I know Steve Bisciotti. He was the minority owner when I was there. Ended up taking over for Art Modell. But I'm happy for Ozzie. I'm happy for the Ravens, and they got an opportunity to go back to a Super Bowl for a third time. And they're young since they came into existence in 1996. Mm-hmm. So they have an opportunity with a win next week to go to their third Super Bowl in basically 27, 28 years.
Mm-hmm. You know what I think? I hate to look so far in advance, but because of the Ravens defense, I don't see whether Buffalo comes in there or whether Kansas City comes in there. I don't see them beating them boys.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see him beating them. I don't think people understand. People that watch the game of football understand it's all about matchups. It's all about matchups and personnel and how well does your defense match up against this offense. Even is high octane and high scoring as the Bills can be or the Chiefs can be. It's different when you're playing a team like that has that type of personnel to match up against you, especially being able to add pressures, blitzes, do different things from a formation and schematical standpoint, because you have the personnel to do stuff to make the quarterbacks uncomfortable. It's going to be a very difficult task. Very difficult task.
Yeah, I think the thing is, but here's the thing. It's like when teams had Jordan. It didn't matter where they went. They had Jordan. And when you have one of these quarterbacks, when you have a Josh Allen, when you have a Patrick Mahomes, it's kind of like Lamar Jackson. You feel like you can go on the road in any environment, any condition, and win and get it done.
Yeah.
And so all they want is an opportunity. It's like, okay, we'll cross whatever bridge we have to cross, whatever that defense might throw at us. And because we know the Ravens, they're known for defense. They've always been like that, from the Rays and the Suggs and the Ed Reed to now they got Rowe and Quinn and all those guys. Hamilton has been unbelievable on the back end at safety. Congratulations, all first team, all pro. If the Ravens, you already know what they do.
Yeah.
They try to knock your dick in the dirt. It's as simple as that. Every time they try to drop ink on your ass. Right. That's how the Ravens hit. Look.
Oh yeah.
The toughest man win. And they pride themselves on being tough. That's a physicality that's been passed down from the time Ray Lewis stepped in there and Suggs and all those guys, Rod Woodson, Rob Burnett, when they had Goose, Sam Adams, Rob Burnett, Peter Boulware, and it's just always Suggs. It's come all the way down. When you it's kind of like a Steelers defense. When you put that black and gold on and you play that side of the ball, you know what's expected.
It's a part of your identity.
You know what's expected.
It's a part of your identity.
I mean, if you're a Steelers, you know the 70s. You know Mean Joe. You know Lambert, Ham, Joe, Mel Blunt, L.C. Greenwood, Ernie Holmes.
Yeah.
You know what they represent. Andy Russell, Donnie Shell.
Yeah.
So when you play for the Ravens, you know what you're representing. You're representing Ray Lewis and Ed Reed and all of those guys that came before you. There's a standard. You know, you hear Mike Tomlin talk about the standard is the standard. When you play for the Steelers, when you play for the Ravens and you play that side of the football, the standard is the standard.
Yeah.
And it's already been set. So they've got defensive players of the years littered on that side of the ball. They got defensive rookie of the years littered on that side of the ball. So when you go into that building and it says play like a Raven, you already know what's expected of you. Nothing less will be tolerated or accepted.
I'd never forget. I told you what we call Steeler Week and Raven Week. 2 chin straps. I'd never forget Marvin Lewis. Anytime we playing the Steelers or we playing the Ravens, the motto was it's a 2 chin strap game week, because that's what you're gonna need. By the time you get to the second quarter, third quarter, whatever chin strap you're wearing, you're gonna need a new one.
Yeah. Oh man, they spoofing me on Saturday Night Live, Ocho.
Who?
And then Saturday Night Live, they got me and the Cat Williams. They got me.
Oh, it's on right now?
It's on right now.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Boy, Saturday Night Live, boy, you big, boy. You might quiet as kept. You creeping into the A-lister Leonardo DiCaprio, Samuel Jackson realm now.
Nah, I'm just co-host with Ocho.
Nah, boy, that's different, boy. You different, boy. You A-list status now, boy.
That is a pretty
Saturday Night Live.
I wonder if my sister watching. She probably watching. I wonder if she watch. She ain't called me, so she might be going to bed. She got to go to church in the morning.
Yeah.
But I see people in the chat say they got you. Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna get, when I get off. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna catch it and see what's going on. But yeah, if think about it, Ocho. All the teams that gonna go into the draft,
right,
and look for a quarterback, and you could have had a guy that's 26 years old, with an MVP. That's won the division, that's taken a team to the playoffs several times, and you could have had it.
Yeah.
And your quarterback, and you would have had to worry about your quarterback.
Yeah. And it's interesting to hear what you just said earlier about the 32 actually sticking together.
Yeah.
You know, and rather.
Now, obviously, all 32, Ocho, all 32 didn't need a quarterback, but there were 10 or 15 that we did.
True. Yeah.
If you got Patrick Mahomes, you got Josh Allen, you got Joe Burrow or Herbert or something like that. But Atlanta damn sure needed a quarterback.
Yeah, I think they probably believed in what they had. Right, just want to see it one more year. I know what you mean.
Hell no, man, that must be out of their mind. Well, you see, guess what? Now you got to go. Now you got to look. Give me Lamar Jackson. At least I know what I'm gonna get. Lamar is a proven commodity. You don't know what the hell you're going to get from these guys that you draft out of college.
Yeah.
Just because they had a great – see, this is why everybody wants to go to the portal. At least if I get a guy at the portal, I get a guy that's already been in college. And so I already know he's going to do what he needs to do as far as schoolwork. And I know what type of player he is because I can go ahead and put him on tape. So I've seen him against other college players as opposed to a guy that's coming out of high school. I don't know. He ain't probably never been away from home. I don't know how he's going to respond to going to class and all this other stuff and playing against guys that are on his level.
Right.
That's why guys go to the portal. Well, hell, Lamar Jackson has already been in the NFL. Hell, he's already won an MVP. So what the hell well, I don't know what Lamar going to do. You do know what he's going to do. He already done it.
Yeah. And the funny thing what I like about what Lamar has done is he's transitioned being a pocket passer now.
Yes.
He doesn't have the run first mentality because the supporting cast that they have around him,
Right.
he doesn't have to. Listen, if it's covered, he's gonna go through his reads. He gonna hit 1, 2, and 3. Sometimes if he have time, he'll come back to 1 to see if it's freed up. And if it ain't there, I'll holler at you.
I'm
He taking
glad.
off.
But you know what I love about him? He's like, I'm not Tom Brady. I'm not Peyton Manning. A
Right.
lot of times we get guys that have legs and they
Mhm.
all of a sudden forget that they got legs. And
Right,
it says,
right.
well, I want to be this because I don't get the credit that the other guys. Damn that credit. I win and see what they
Yeah.
give you credit.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. So many times you get caught up in Peyton Manning is Peyton Manning. I guarantee you, if Peyton says, hell, I wish I could run like Lamar Jackson. Tom Brady says, I wish I could run like Lamar Jackson.
Right.
But they had to use what they had in order to get the most out of their God-given ability.
Right.
Lamar Jackson, God bless Lamar Jackson with a set of wheels that he didn't give a whole lot of people in the NFL, period, regardless of position.
Right.
And he gave them the ability to throw the football. So now he blessed them with more than the average quarterback because he can run it and throw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's like, you know what? Y'all not finna picture me. Y'all not finna try to make me feel bad to my, Lamar running the football. Damn right, I'm gonna take off and run if ain't nobody open. I ain't finna sit back here and sit and duck. I got these wheels, and guess what? I done got smart now. I ain't taking no extra punishment. I'm getting down. Because all I got to do is go into a slide. If you hit me, I'm going to look at the referee and go get that flag on your ass.
Flag.
Yep. And I ain't going to feel bad either. So, hey, stop crying. Stop looking for a flag. Oh, you already know when I'm like when I go into a slide, like I'm going to second base, you better not touch me. You better not touch me.
Hey, that's going to be exciting. I mean, I'm excited for the games tomorrow. God damn.
Man, I can't believe Saturday Night Live spoofed your boy Ocho. The dude had a brown sweatsuit, had a brown a tracksuit on just like I had. They had a cat with a big old necklace on, man. I sure hope my sister watched this live.
Well, you famous now, man. I don't think you we talk about Saturday night. You know what? You know what's the next step from Saturday Night Live?
What?
Boy, you might be hosting the Oscars. Yeah. That's I'm
like my boy Quake said, I have a dog named Oscar.
Once you hit Saturday Night Live, the next thing for you, the next step is the Oscars, the Emmys. You know, you bridging over and you crossing over into that A-list type area and realm. Yeah,
man, Ocho. I watch some of these guys, and now it's hard. Because of what you can. It used to be when they come on, they have the award shows and these comedians, everybody's so uptight now. You can't say this and you can't say that. They done kind of taking the fun out of it. You guys might as well come out there and say, hey, and the nominees for best supporting actress, or you can't even have fun. Everybody all uptight-ish. Come on, man.
I mean, there are a few people that will come out even at that level, that are A-listers, that are comedians that obviously host shows like that.
Right.
You know Ricky Gervais. How you say his last name?
Ricky Gervais.
Gervais. He don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, he don't care.
Yeah.
Oh, he gonna be controversial. He gonna give you what you want.
I ain't gonna be controversial because I care. They ain't gonna take our little show, Ocho.
Listen, he got the complexion for the protection, so he can get away with that. He can get away with some of that. No. Shit, hey, Dave Chappelle is a comedian. Dave isn't one that will really do a hosting.
But see, here's the thing: they can't take anything away from Dave because Dave has already shown what they had to offer. Right. David said, told Hollywood to kiss his ass.
That first time and with Africa.
You can't threaten someone with something they already don't care about.
Right.
And see, that was the thing. That was a mistake that I made with some of the women that I dated, Ocho.
Right. Talk to me now.
I was giving them things they already didn't care about.
Oh.
Unbeknownst to me. I'm giving you something. I'm giving you more of what you didn't already appreciate.
Right. So if they don't appreciate it and you continue to give them more on your end,
that's fool on me.
Well, you preaching tonight now. Come on.
So Pastor. Dave Chappelle, you was like, oh, Dave, we're not going to cast you in a movie. Oh, Dave, because guess what? Dave Chappelle can put up a link and, hey, I got a show and I'm coming here. It's sold out.
Easy.
So you can't take something from someone they don't want.
Mm-hmm.
So what they see, so a lot of people like get canceled. Well, hey, take me off TV. They take our little shows. Okay, YouTube say we're not gonna have you on. Okay, fine. But see, Dave Chappelle doesn't need that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the luxury that he has that not a whole lot of other people have.
Yeah.
Because what he desires is not what you can offer him.
That's crazy. It take a whole lot to get to that point, though.
Hell yeah,
a whole lot, and you got to be good at what you do. You got to be really good at what you do.
Let me get 9 figures. let me get 9 figures in my account, then baby, I act a fool too.
True, yeah, you right. Hey, that's what we call fuck you money.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But no, I would never be, for me, like I joke that, but in all sincerity, I'm never gonna, say something demeaning or derogatory about someone's religion or race or anything like that. I don't care how much money I got. I'm gonna be respectful of people's race, religion, origin, whatever the case may be. That's just the way I am. I respect everybody. You do your thing, and what you do in your house, ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't take no food off my table
at all. Grandma always say, depending on where you at in the world, depending on where you work, whether it's sports, whether it's corporate, whether it's TV, you got to be careful. And there are 3 things you don't play with. There are 3 things, baby, as long as you live, that you don't play with, because it's a never-ending war between all 3: race, religion, and politics. Race, religion, and politics. It doesn't matter what your stand is. Whoever doesn't agree with you, y'all can argue for hours, for days,
hours and hours,
for weeks, for months.
Yep.
And you would never come to a common ground, ever.
No. And that's the sad part. I mean, when I hear Nikki Haley say America was never a racist country.
Whoa! Wait, stop.
That's what she said. Nikki Haley. She's running for president.
She was trying to be funny.
No.
So how you trying to run for the highest seat, and you're gonna say something like that?
First of all,
so that automatically should disqualify you in general.
Yeah.
How the hell I ain't know about that?
Because here's the thing.
All I got to disqualify you in general. Just for even having the audacity to say something like that.
And just ask Nikki, why you change your name? That's not your given name. Remember your father? He had to go to an HBC, teach at an HBCU, because where you came from and that name you had, you couldn't teach at no PWI. You better stop playing, Nikki. We pull receipts here. Yeah, we pull receipts here.
I see where you're going.
I mean, all you got to do, okay, let's just go back. Let's see. We go back. No race. America has never been racist. Ask the Native Americans what they think about that. Ask the blacks. Ask about the Japanese in the intermittent camps, what they think about that. The Trail of Tears. Ask them what they think about that.
Yeah.
Ask them about civil war. Ask them about segregation. Ask them about Reconstruction. I'm just saying. I mean, erase. They can try to erase all that they want to.
Yeah, I mean, but they try to erase history. They try and erase history. They definitely try. But for her to say something like that,
yeah, it's just disrespectful.
To say something like that when the history on it is so rich.
All you gotta do is
right. Google is your friend.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who prepped you before you even said that, but you need to fire them. Come on now, don't do that. Don't be insulting.
But you have to understand.
It's right there in your face, and it's still prevalent today.
Ocho.
It's still prevalent today.
Ocho, you have to understand who you're trying to appeal to. The people that she's trying to appeal to agree with her.
Come on now.
There are certain people in our community that's trying to appeal. And that's what I tell people. Sometimes you will try to appease a base that's never going to accept you. All you do is just give them validation because they say, see that black, how he says, oh, he'll take on the black establishment. He'll take on the black community.
Yeah.
But like Tim Scott, he up there with, man, he ought to be embarrassed. He ought to be embarrassed.
Right.
The stuff that he says and how they think, bruh, to know what they say about you when they go home and they close them doors. If you only knew.
Right. They see no different.
They ain't make enough bleach. You couldn't go to Sammy Sosa doctor. to make them think of you any other way.
Right.
But we're gonna move on. Check this out,
Yes,
Ocho.
sir.
Check this out. Namarita. Huh. Namarita? How you say that?
Namarita.
Namarita Nikki Haley is her full name. Why you don't go by Namarita?
Namarita.
Namarata.
Shh.
Mm-hmm. Well, you better ask. But hold on. But you didn't have a problem. You didn't have no problem. You didn't have no problem. Your dad didn't have no problem when he needed to get employment from an HBCU.
Right.
Oh, y'all was on keep everything was all hunky dory then.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you go get one of them jobs over there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Laney Ray asked, Shannon Ocho, if you were offered, would you ever host SNL? If so, how do you think you would do? Would you crack up laughing during the skit? Probably.
Yeah, if we host SNL, I think that would be a great duo. There have been some great athletes that have done it. There have been some great actors that have done it.
Oh, Peyton Manning comes to mind. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy work.
Trav last year did it. Did an unbelievable job.
Yeah, I think Drake did it as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think Drake did it. Obviously, with his acting background, he was great. But I think we would fare pretty well.
Yeah,
and be high in.
But I don't think Haley. Excuse me, Ocho. To go back, Nikki Haley's last name wasn't Haley. She had like an Indian name.
Wait, so she changed first and last?
Yeah, her last name was like it's like an Indian name, or I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Right.
But Pakistani or something. Haley was not her last name. It was not her given name. Yeah. Namarita Wada, Randhawa. That don't say nothing about born in America.
Mm-hmm.
So Haley, her husband's name was Haley. But damn, she dropped that thing quick.
You don't have a choice. I mean, to get where you want to go, to be accepted in the rooms you want to be accepted in, there's certain maneuvers and tactics you have to do in order to make it happen.
That's what I've been trying to tell people for the longest, Ocho.
Yeah.
Listen, and I'm stay with me because I'm gonna give you a little history. There were people that came over and they were able to drop their last name and get an American name. Now you tell me what I can drop to not be black.
Shit.
I can't change nothing about you. I can say Porter, I can say Kicklighter, I can say Durst, I can say Dasher, I can say Spielberg. But when you look at me, you still know what? I'm black.
Mm-hmm.
So don't give me all this notion. Well, I don't see color. Yes, you do. And I think Gerard Mayo summed it up best. You do see color. You're not colorblind. That's why when the light turns green, you take off. When it turns red, you stop. Just like at a stop sign. Because if you colorblind, how do you know when to go when the light turns? The question is, it's not whether or not you see color. What do you do and what is your reaction to the stimuli once you see that color?
Yeah.
People need to stop playing. Stop this notion about I don't see color. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yes, you do. And stop telling me. First of all, if you know how many black friends you got, Ocho, I got to stop it. Because you see the plight that's going on and you pretend like you don't. So in other words, you don't have black friends, you know black people. There's a difference between the two.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many Hispanic friends I got. I don't know how many Asian friends I got. Yeah. I don't know how many friends I got.
I can't.
Because I don't even look at them like that. I don't.
If you can count them, if you can count how many you got, then you ain't got enough.
Yeah. Well, first of all, they're not cars. They're not possession. They're not things that you're supposed to be able to count.
Right,
oh, you know what? Right. Now that I think about it, I got four Asian friends.
Right.
I got 4 Hispanic friends. I don't know.
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Would you ever go into politics?
No, because you got to lie.
Okay. I want to see where you're gonna go with it.
You got to lie. You got to make promises that you can't keep.
Yeah, because that's a part of the game.
That is, and I couldn't lie to the people to promise them some things and knowing that I'm not going to be able to deliver them. I can't do that.
Right. So I want a better question for you. Obviously, getting off topic just a little bit, tad a little bit. When it comes to presidential candidates, politicians, those that are running for Senate, for office, whether it be small cities, big cities, and the people in the masses understanding that to win elections, that it's whoever tells the sweetest lie
Mm-hmm.
that makes you believe that you were actually in control of the outcome. You're never in control. You know, there's certain things that they tell us. I don't want to cause any controversy, but I'm just saying in general.
Yeah, you have
Whoever
to.
tells the sweetest lie
Mm-hmm.
normally wins.
Yes.
Let me see how I can fool the masses and make whatever I'm saying believable.
Mm-hmm.
The chance of me actually executing what I'm telling you just to get myself in office, probably not, because
No.
everything is already set in stone. The people pulling the real trigger, let me take my glasses off. The people that really run the world, that pull the triggers, that give the green lights on what's goes and what's going to go and what's not going to go, what's going to pass and what's not going to pass, you can't even see them.
Yeah.
You can't even see them. I mean, that's a whole nother story. I
Yeah.
don't want to go there. But that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
You
But
think the
I mean,
people,
I
you think
like
the
the I
people,
look. I don't want to be in politics because I don't want to lie to the American people to get in there, and I'm not going to be able to fulfill what I promised them I could be able to do because I'm
right?
only one person.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're not, you gotta. So
Yeah.
it's no. I don't want to do anything with politics. So Lady Ray, to answer your question, maybe I don't know what I would take it serious, and so I wouldn't laugh. But it's all dependent on how serious uh what the skits are.
Right.
Because I mean, obviously someone is writing the jokes for you,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully they're gonna let me, write it in such a way that something that I would say or
Yeah.
how I would say it.
Mm-hmm.
But it would be an honor. It's something that I really haven't thought of. I've never thought about being on Saturday Night Live, but obviously what an extreme honor that would be. Nayan Beauty say, I
Yeah.
love it when you talk like that. Power to the people. B1 chocolate teddy bear. Thank you. Ocho.
Yeah.
Ooh, I know you. Did you see this?
What?
CD mom, Lita Ramirez wrote on Facebook, Dak isn't it. I wish CD would leave. They need to get rid of Dak ass. It's guys on that team that want the ring. They work too hard. Dak don't want to win a ring.
Wait a minute. Not family. Family done got involved?
Ocho. Ocho.
You
This
for
is what
real?
this is
Are
what
you
I
are you sure it was her?
yes.
She wasn't hacked?
She said, someone commented, tell the youngin to come home. CJ would love him. To which Ramirez responded, Ish, I wish he would see. I wish he would. CJ is great. Ocho, this is what I tell people all the time. Even though it might not be true,
Yeah.
anytime a family member or a friend or a loved one says something,
Right.
people will automatically assume it came from said
From
player,
that said
even
player,
though
yeah.
that might not be true.
Right. Right.
I was very cautious. Now, I didn't really have to worry about my sister. My sister don't really talk like that.
Right.
But my mom and I, hey, and just remember, when you in the stands and you talk about that sorry, you know what, or that mofo can't do this, that might be somebody's son you sit next to. That might be somebody's husband.
Odell, Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
Pops came out.
Yes. Put a
He
video.
talked about his.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
I remember that. That happens very seldom though.
Yes.
It happens very seldom, but when it does, it makes noise.
I tell you what.
It makes headlines. I
Let
didn't
me
hear
hear
about
Rail
this.
say, man, let me hear Rail say, man, these Bengals, sorry, that quarterback so no good. You know what? She got that from Ocho.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
She got that from Ocho.
Definitely came from me. Definitely came from me. But
yes.
I think CD got to find a way to nip that in the bud. He ain't
it's
going
too
nowhere.
late. Ocho, let me ask you a question.
He ain't going nowhere.
Ocho, we're in the courtroom. You say something. We're in the courtroom. We're both lawyers. My client says something. You stand up and says, objection. The judge says, sustain. How do you make the jury unhear what they heard?
Right.
Okay. Hey, that's my mom speaking. I don't speak. My mom doesn't speak for me. I'm my own man. How you gonna make Cowboy fans? How you gonna make Jerry? How you gonna make the world unhear what they heard your mama say? That mama talking.
That's gonna catch it. Was that the day? Was that the day?
It came out yesterday morning.
I ain't hear about it? You the first. Oh, you know what? I was traveling.
Yes.
That's why I didn't know. I was traveling yesterday. Okay. Boy, that's crazy. Why
Hold
would
on,
she
hold
do
on.
that? I think she must be really
Michael,
upset. She was really upset.
hold on. Michael brother Terrence Parsons Jr. tweeted, I can't wait because y'all really clueless out here. Laugh my you know what off. The greatest crime to this man is being done by his own organization. Y'all gonna miss him when he's gone.
Wait, what? Are we falling apart over here now? Wait a
Dak's
minute.
brother Tad Prescott tweeted, Cowboy fans who continue to DM me, trust me, if I could get Dak to leave Dallas, I would. I want him out of Dallas. The city, the organization have been great to he and our family, but done with this drama, and there is so-called fans, but he loves this team and he wants to bring it a ring. I mean,
Wait.
I know you don't remember, but there used to be a show called Dallas with Jock Ewing on the South Fork Ranch, and that's what we got right now. We got a drama going on.
How did it even get to this point? How
That's
did
what
it even
happened.
get to this point where we have parents, where we have siblings, where we have? How did we even get to this point?
Because what did I tell you all at the beginning of the year? Expectations. That's how you get to this point.
Who is the reason for the expectations? What's the reason? Who's the number one or the common denominator that has everybody in Dallas, the media, the players thinking with these type of expectations?
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Well, Jared be selling. Jared is a salesman, and he been selling to the Cowboy. Listen, they are America's team, and they've been believing this. And look, they were really good. They were really good in the 70s. Had a little drop off. They were good. They were decent in the 80s. They didn't win the championship, but in the 90s they took off again. But the 2000s and the 2010s, and here we are in the 2000s. I mean, the 2020s.
We can't continue to live off 30 years ago.
They do though.
Continue to live off 30 years ago.
They do though. They do. That like I said, Ocho, you know how it is, Ocho. When somebody says something, Rail says something about something. Y'all pillow talk, y'all talking. That's why I used to tell the lineman all the time, hey, y'all pillow talking ass, you know what? Stop talking so much about what transpired at practice and what happened in the locker room. Oh, pillow talking ass, you know what?
Yeah.
And you get, hey, guess what Sharp said? Guess what happened? Bro, man, stop all that pillow talking.
But mama got to be a little bit more weary and understanding on what that can cause on the back end, like it is now. I'm surprised. Obviously I would have known if it hit the mainstream media. So I didn't even know Dak's brother. There's certain things that you got to keep in house. You got to keep stuff like that. Micah's brother. There's certain stuff you got to keep in house. If you feel a certain way, you can't say those things.
When you get mad, do you give a damn about the repercussions? You just mad right now, and I'll deal with the repercussions later, Ocho. Okay. You know how this works. When you get up,
it's the players. The players have to deal with that. The players have family members talking, and now the players are going to get the brunt. That's like you get in trouble. You out with your friends, and you the one that play football, and everybody get in the fight, and you don't do nothing. But who name hit the headlines?
Yeah. Yes.
Same thing.
Yes, because and that's I tell my mom, tell my son, everybody, hey, Sterling and Shannon Sharpe's sister, Sterling and Shannon Sharpe's mom, my kids, hey, the first thing they're gonna say, the son or the daughter of Shannon Sharpe.
Right. Yeah. See,
I gave you the last name, I gave you a great education.
Yeah.
Don't F up the last name.
I like that. That's a good one.
So, but that's the way it is. You just have to be mindful, Ocho, because everything that you say, if you're a family member or a loved one or a significant other, people are going to assume what you're saying is coming from the individual on said team.
Right. And
that's just the way it rolls.
And we talk about a mom too. We talk about a mom, so I understand her sentiments as a father myself, but when I think about what Ceedee has done for that organization, and when I think about what Ceedee has done this year, the type of season he's had, the Brinks truck type of money he's getting ready
Oh
to
yeah, for
get.
sure, for sure.
Oh, it's just the
He
timing of
deserved.
it.
He earned it.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
earned
he
that.
earned it.
CD has
It
earned that. Each
yeah,
year he's gotten better and better.
better.
Each year
Yeah, yeah.
CD has gotten better and
Hmm.
better. And
Yeah.
I remember you and I having a discussion. I say, Ocho, I don't know. I say I got him maybe top 10, but
Yeah.
he's proved this year to
Yeah.
be a
I
top
remember.
five receiver.
Yeah, I remember that conversation. Yeah,
Look,
you're
look,
right.
guys, they all
You're
in the
right.
chat talking, and I'm saying I'm not comparing Josh Allen to Michael Jordan. But I'm saying when you have a certain quarterback, be it
Hmm.
Tom Brady, be it Peyton Manning, be it one of these quarterbacks,
Right.
you feel you can go anywhere,
Hmm.
anytime,
And
in
win with
any
them.
conditions and
Right.
win. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm not saying Josh Allen was Michael Jordan. I'm not saying any of that, but you need to follow along. I know, look, you guys take everything in its literal interpretation. I'm saying when you have these quarterbacks like that, I played with John Elway. It did not matter where we went.
Yeah.
As long as I had him, I felt we were going to win the game. That's why we were able to go on the road and to have our revenge tour. We went to Kansas City where we had lost. I got John Elway. I got TD running the ball. We go to Pittsburgh. We go to San Diego at the time and play the Packers. When you
Hmm.
have that guy, and it's hard to explain unless you play the game and have one of those guys. But I guarantee you, everybody that's been on Brady's team will tell you they didn't fear anything. Guys that's been on Peyton Manning's team will tell you they didn't fear anything. Just like when I was on Seven's team, I
Hmm.
go anywhere,
Yeah.
anytime, in any condition. I don't give a damn if you got 110,000 fans or you got five. I got a quarterback, and I ain't hoping. I'm expecting to win. And that's when you got a Josh Allen, you got a Patrick Mahomes, you a Lamar Jackson.
Right.
You expect. There's no longer hope. Well, if our defense play outstanding, if we can get a turnover, remember we talked about the Cowboys? Look
Yeah.
at the Cowboys offense when their defense don't get pick sixes and scooping scores. Look
Right.
at their offense when their special teams don't put them on short fields. You see the difference?
Yeah.
When I tried to tell y'all that all year, we winning. I said, okay, but you're not looking. See, the thing is, you're happy that you're winning and you're looking at touchdowns. But you got to look at the untrained eye. You got to
Yeah.
look at the game within the game. Now, what happens when they didn't get no turnovers from the Packers? They didn't get not one turnover from the Packers. How they look? Now all of a sudden, but we had a great year. We won the division. Look at the
Right.
Eagles. They just like, no. That ain't what you was talking about. So when you have these top level quarterbacks, you don't fear anything.
Yeah.
You don't.
Right.
You don't. Someone commented the Dallas Cowboys are the most successful NFL entertainment franchise in the world. All the fans, the emotion, the drama truly make it a hit series every year. They do. No,
Hmm.
the Cowboys move the needle unlike any other football team.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the Yankees, the Lakers,
Lakers,
and the
the
Cowboys.
Cowboys. That's
They
where
move
the
the
buck
needle.
stops.
No matter what you think about
Hmm.
them, they move the needle.
Yeah.
Hell, I wish after the Cowboys lost, I could call Roger Goodell and say, put the Cowboys back in the playoffs so they can lose again.
Right.
And we
Right.
break
Right.
another record and
Right.
put them back in the playoffs again. And we just keep putting their ass in the playoffs,
Hmm.
even get to the Super Bowl. Because if they got to the Super Bowl and lost, we did 1.5 on Monday, we do 10.5.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is what it is. So,
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah, that's rough. I feel bad that because CD's gonna have to answer those questions. People gonna ask, man, CD, what going on with your mom? Man, what he gonna say? Man, that's my mom. I love my mom.
Yeah.
My mom don't speak for me.
Yeah. There's nothing you can say. And I don't even think you can say that part too. I don't think you can say my mom doesn't speak for me. You always have to back her no matter what.
Hell no, I came back on that with hell
if the
no.
situation was, I mean, I'm not saying not based on what you said, but you don't
That's
go
what I'm saying.
against her.
She
You
said
don't go
that.
against mama. You can't go against
I would say,
mama.
look here, that's my mom. Hey, I love my mom. My mom said what she said, but my
Right.
mom don't speak for me. That's what you
Okay.
got to say,
Oh,
Ocho.
I see what you mean. I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, they gonna be all right though. They gonna be all right. CD gonna have that talk. Come on, mama. You come on now.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. You can't don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Hey,
don't
mama,
cause
here.
no.
Mama, go pick out a house and be quiet.
Matter of fact, go to the car lot. Get you something new.
Yeah, yeah.
Get you something
And tell
new.
mama to go, hey, mama, go get a house and go in the new car. Mama, and stop
Yeah.
talking. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
your phone, the only phone number you will be able to call is 911 and me. You ain't gonna be able to call, you ain't gonna be able to do anything else on your damn phone.
Yeah.
Cause
Yeah, but that's
you
dope,
get
though.
you
That's
get your
dope.
baby in trouble.
Yeah, that's dope though. That's good. That's good for I kind of like it in a sense for the parents to be like that much submerged into caring and understanding when things aren't going well.
Right.
I like that.
The Raiders hire Antonio Pierce as the head coach,
Yeah.
remove the interim tag, and it
Yeah.
seems former Bengals head coach Marvin Lewis is expected to join his staff.
Then Marvin Lewis would probably be the D coordinator. Huh? They were together at Oregon with Arizona State.
Arizona State, yeah.
With my son. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Marvin came on to help Hearn. Hearn was the
Right.
head coach, hired a AP as the linebacker coach, and then Marvin kind of oversee. So I don't know if Marvin wants to be like day to day, but I think he'd be like oversee, keep him, have a set of eyes, set of ears to really help him navigate his way through there.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for AP. This is a job, he earned it.
Very happy.
He came in basically the same team, treat men like men.
Yeah.
You don't have to mofo and SOB everybody and talk down and be derogatory and disrespectful just because you're in a position of authority.
Yeah.
Guys resonate with that. And plus he's able to resonate
with the players.
With the young, that's what you gotta have.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta have.
It makes sense. It goes perfect. The players love him. Hell, you heard what goddamn Mason Crosby said. Listen.
Max Crosby.
I mean, my bad. Talking about Mason Crosby. Max Crosby. You heard what he said. Well, listen, man. If you don't hire the coach that we as players want, that we will run through a wall for, I'm gonna ask for a trade.
I like that.
You don't want to play with that.
I love that kid.
You don't want to lose your locker room before damn season started in 2024.
Yeah.
By hiring somebody you want.
I would hate to play against a guy like Max Crosby because that mofo don't stop.
But he got
like, man, slow down.
He got a motor.
From snap to whistle. For 4 quarters, you already know.
Yeah.
You gonna get you play guys like him, you already know. Damn.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, a long ass day.
It's gonna be a long day.
An Alaska day. And you know them things 24 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. You already know what you're gonna get. He a hell raiser. I love watching him play. F the Raiders though, but I love watching him play. You a Bronco, we don't mess with the Raiders.
Right.
We got Raider week. We don't deal with them. We tried to let's just say Raider week come Bronco time. We had a little something for them.
It's like that, huh?
What? The Raiders?
Yeah. I've never heard of y'all rivalry. Now I understand the Saints, Falcons. Oh, it's bad. Like it's bad. It's really bad. Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Ravens. I understand Bengals, Browns, but Raiders, Broncos.
First of all, the Steelers and the Ravens. We started that back in 2000. Me trash talking them. That's what really got that thing jumped off.
Yeah,
I started that. But the Raiders, because you have to understand, they both came in 1960 and was in the AFC West. So they were the original AFL. They were the original AFC West.
Right.
Kansas City, we don't like Kansas City either. But it's just something about the Raiders. They just nasty.
Yeah.
And so they try to hurt you. So they try to send 1 or 2 of yours to the hospital. You try to send 1 or 2 of theirs to the morgue. That's the way it was. Yeah, hell yeah. You think you gonna try to hurt one of our guys and we don't try to get your ass back?
Wait, you say you trying to send him to the morgue, huh? What kind of football y'all playing?
They try to whatever they try to do to us. I'm trying to do it. Whatever you do to me, I'm trying to do back tenfold.
Right. That's crazy.
Oh, it's like that. Yep, that's how it is. It's like that today. Y'all mofos nasty. We gonna be nastier.
I like it. Would you say you go low, I go lower?
Hey, they go low, I go to the basement. And hell, if I find you in the basement, I go to hell. I'm going lower than you. Yo, you not fit. Oh, now hell nah. Cause you get one of our guys. Hey, you get one of our guys. Hey man, such and such cheap shot. Who? Now we got to headhunt him. We got to get him. I'm sorry. But yeah, we got to get you back.
Right.
Yes. Oh, you definitely now you know if you got 84. Oh, I got to get you.
Oh, it's on, huh?
Oh, and if I don't get you, I'm gonna get your teammate. Oh man, what's that about? I say, oh, you got cheap shot me. So hey, oh well, that's your teammate. Somebody getting got. Y'all not finna cheap shot me or my teammate, and then think everything gonna be. Hey man, good luck, Sharp. Okay.
Well, hold up. Was the ref throwing flags back then or no?
I can get your ass back and make it look just like a block. Go look at the play. We played on a Monday night. We played the Tennessee Titans. Phoenix hit me in my knee. I said, I'm gonna get you. I told her, I said, hey, I'm gonna get your dirty ass back. I'm gonna get you back now. Oh, you best believe I will get you back.
Yeah.
Man, I said, okay. Man. Who was the quarterback? Was it Gerback? I think Gerback might have hit him on the pad.
Elvis
Gerback.
Yeah.
And Q caught the ball on one side. I ran a crossing route on the other side.
Right.
I'm motioning Q to come.
Yeah, come this way.
Q see me out the corner of his eye.
Yeah.
Oh, Ocho.
You lined him up?
Did I line him up? Did I get him?
Yeah.
I almost sawed him in half. Almost right there in front of his bench.
You got him talking shit?
Talking what? His help. He was looking at the ear hole was right here. Oh, I twisted him. Ocho. I tried to break him in half. Oh, I got his ass. Oh, yeah.
It's one thing about the game of football, man. You got 4 quarters. Somebody do something to you. You got 4 quarters.
Yes,
you never know when it's coming.
You better get me at the end, and I can't get you back. But if you're in my division, if you were the Raiders, the Chiefs, the Chargers, or the Seahawks, I will get your ass back. Oh, I will get you back. Don't worry about it. If I don't get you back, I'm going to get one of your teammates that game. But I'm still going to get your ass back at a later date and time. To be continued.
Yeah.
You're not finna get no lick on me. The only person that ever got a lick on me, and I didn't get him back, was Brian Cox. B. Cox caught me slipping.
Boy, you had a problem with Brian?
Man, no. I used to work out with Brian.
He crazy, boy.
Man, Brian Greasy threw an interception.
Yeah.
And I turned. I took 2 steps.
Yeah.
And I was in the air. I said, B. Cox, you dirty mofo. Man, you dirty mother. Ooh. He said, about Sharp, how you know it was me? Because I say, you the only dirty mofo out here. I didn't even see him. Wait, but I knew who it was. Man, I was straight out. Every time he see me, he talking about Sharp, you know you ain't get me back. I say, I know. You the only. I say he the only one. I didn't get back.
Goddamn Brian Cox.
Man, B. Cox.
Throwback.
Check this out. RG3 and Jay Gruden.
Hey, they've been going at it, boy.
RG3 and Jay Gruden. This all started during the Eagles-Bucks game when Jay Gruden tweeted, if I ever put a quarterback through what Philly is putting Jalen through, I apologize. Pick up the blitz. RG3 tweeted back, say what? Jay Gruden replied, you weren't prepared, Robert. After some back and forth, Gruden said, you weren't good enough. Kirk was better. Cleveland didn't want you. Baltimore didn't either. Quit blaming me. Gruden did tell RG3 to go race a pigeon. Wow.
Hey, there are very few times that a coach will tell you how they really feel.
Yes.
That's how he really feels.
Yes.
And now that RG3 is not playing, he's let them be known.
Yes.
I think he tried to delete that, right? Isn't that the tweet he tried to delete?
Yes.
Once screenshots
it, but you can't do that. Once you press send, I don't give a damn what you do.
It's a wrap.
Somebody already got that.
I mean that's just how he felt. That's how he felt. And those sentiments is how sometimes they feel about many of the quarterbacks in that position.
Ocho, you said you put a T on that. You said felt. That's how he feels. He didn't feel. You talking about felt? That was past tense. Felt means
Right.
you felt some type of way. What about feel?
Mm.
Currently.
Right. Ugh. That's nasty work there, man. That's
Excuse me,
nasty
y'all.
work. That's
Yeah.
nasty work. But sometimes, that's what it takes. That's what it takes to get someone to tell the truth. Tell me how you really feel. Don't beat around the bush. Just be straight up the first time. Hell, if you felt that way, you could have told me back then.
Right.
You could have told me back then. It's okay. That's tough, man. That's tough.
Well, they told him back then they put Kirk. They told him back then they put Kirk Cousins in the game. What else do you need to see? What else do they need to tell you, Ocho?
I see where you're going with that.
I mean, your girlfriend said, Ocho, I don't want to be with you, Ocho. Yeah, you still my girl, and then you still walking down the street with another dude. Why didn't you tell me? I told you I didn't want to be with you. So what if they put the other quarterback in there? What are they telling you, Ocho?
We don't want you.
Okay.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Come on, Jay. Jay, you need to apologize to RG3, please.
Yeah, I think.
Can we all be friends? Can we all get along?
No. It's too late now.
It's already out. The damage is already done.
Yeah.
I like that. And a little entertainment. Keep it spicy. Ain't that bad.
Ocho, my grandfather used to say, boy, there's two things you can never get back. Words spoken and deeds done. I don't care what you say. I'm sorry. You already said it. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. It's already done. Remember that, Ocho. Two things you can never get back. Words spoken and deeds done.
Hold on now. Two things you can never get back. Two things you can never get back. Words spoken and deeds done. I'm gonna use that. I don't know how I'm gonna use it on, but I got a book of quotes. I got a book of quotes. I'm gonna sell this.
Look, I am surprised that he said this publicly. He put this in a public forum. I'm sure Jay Gruden is not the first coach that had feel some type of way about a player. But a lot of times they take that to the grave. Yeah, you never know. Maybe that's a private conversation.
Right. And it's always had amongst themselves. Yes. But based on how they feel, it shows through the opportunities you get at the position or said position. Since we talk about the quarterback position, they let you know through your play. If you get benched, all right, you know what it is. They always have an excuse on why they're doing it. And if your play isn't up to standard, you already know what time it is.
But here's the thing, Ocho. He got the job because he said he knew how to use RG3. Because when you get the job, what's the first thing? You got to be able to work with the quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, RG3 was a quarterback. He was rookie of the year. Obviously, it's a situation it didn't work out with Kyle and Mike. Mike and Kyle had wanted because RG had never been a pocket quarterback. He'd never really. I don't think RG3 had ever been taking a snap from under center. So to bring him along, RG3, but he wanted to fast track and he wanted to be Peyton and Tom Brady. So when they remove them, you bringing coaches in. Okay, what type of offense? What are you gonna do with RG3?
Right.
And he probably told Daniel Snyder, hey, I got all these great ideas, these great plans. I'm going to use him like this, this, and this. He'll be a pocket quarterback, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, that's the wrong approach. You take someone, obviously, that's special, that won Rookie of the Year, and you build a system around him that works for him, not a system that you want.
What? Who in here watching tennis talking about Sissy Pass?
Sissy who?
Sissy Pass.
What's that?
He's a tennis player.
Named Sissy Pass?
Yeah, his last name is Sissy Pass. Stefano Sissy Pass.
I never even heard that.
You didn't?
Sissy Pass? Are you saying it the right way?
I am absolutely saying his last name the right way. Yeah, but I'm surprised. And then the man told the man to go race a pigeon. Because you remember, I think RG3 was out in Seattle, and he outran the Hawk.
Yeah.
So he told the man to go race a pigeon.
Hey, RG3 response was funny. It wasn't a pigeon. And he went to the whole explanation. That was funny.
Wow. Man, I'm surprised. I am surprised. I'm surprised that first of all, I'm not surprised because Jay Gruden was like, okay, he was showing support for Lamar.
Right.
As I said, stop all that damn scat protection. Stop trying to get 5 out in the routes. Bring a 6th man in, leave the back in, bring an extra tight end in, so they can stop hitting your quarterback or stop having him run for his life. That's what I tweeted. Bro, I'm looking at him like, damn, how much scat protection are you going to run when you can't pick it up?
Right.
It doesn't do you any good, Ocho, to get 5 out if your quarterback ain't got time to throw him the damn ball or he's running for his life. So what good is having 5 out in the route, but your quarterback running for his life and you getting hit in his mouth?
Right.
So Jay Gruden was like, hey, help the man out. And then RG3,
You took another shot at him?
Yeah, I mean, look. I can't say the type of relationship everybody had with their coaches because I don't know. Yeah. But I've had great relationship with all my head coaches.
Same. All
every last coaches. One of them.
Never had a
Coach
problem.
Reeves, rest his soul. The man would see me, talk to me. I see him going to church. I'd be going to work out because his church was right across the street from where I worked out at. I would see him. He'd come up and talk to me. His wife, Miss Pam. His family was always great to me. Wade Phillips, Brian Billick, obviously Mike, all my head coaches, all my position coaches. I've always had great relationship with all of them. Les Steckel still call me to this day. BP, Brian Periani, Wade Harmon, all my position coaches to this day still call me. Les Steckel was my position coach in 93 and 94. He knows every one of my kids' birthday. He'll call me every birthday for Kiari, Kayla, and Kaylee. Every last one of them. He still texts me, hey, he called me sweetheart. To this day, the man, I don't think the man ever called me, and never called me my name. He called me sweetheart. He'd say, sweetheart, I see you. I watch what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. I love it. He said, I still see you still got that still passion. I still see you work hard. To this day, every last one of my position coaches. So to have the type of relationship that maybe RG3 and Jay Gruden to some of the other coaches and players, I wouldn't know anything about that, Ocho. Yeah. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. So I can't say how they should or shouldn't feel. I probably would feel some type of way if I didn't think my coaches would put me in a situation where I could succeed.
Right.
But I've always had great relationships. I can pick up the phone. I guarantee I can pick up the phone with Mike Shanahan and call it and say, Mike, I want to come to the game. I want to come to the championship game. Where you want to stand at 84? You want to be up in the booth or you want to be on the sideline? Go to the Super Bowl. I guarantee if the 49ers go to the Super Bowl, hey, Mike, I need 2 tickets to go to the Super Bowl. Guaranteed it.
Right.
Same thing with the Ravens.
I see. That's the way I have it with the Bengals. If I ever need anything, I don't know. You know, I never take advantage of that situation. Now that you mentioned it, I need to ask. I only go to 1 game a year.
Man, Ocho, when they had the last time the Broncos went to the Super Bowl, it was at Levi Stadium.
Yeah,
I called Mr. B. Look, they got me credentials on the field, pre-game, post-game, throughout the entire stadium.
Right.
So I was like, okay. I was like, damn, it's like, nah. So I'm in a box. Just me. I said, well, who gonna be in the box with me? Like right now, nobody, Sharpie. Hell, I called 3 of my homeboys. Hey, man, y'all come to the game out here. I got them passes.
Right.
Mr. B, I said, Mr. B, I was like, Mr. B, I want to come to the game. He's like, okay, come on. I said, well, Mr. B, I ain't got no. He said, your face is your pass. That's your ID. He said, Sharpie, as long as I own the Broncos, you never have to pay for anything or show anything. Your face is good here.
I like that.
Broncos and the Ravens been good to 84. Obviously, I don't do anything now. I mean, every now and then I might like, okay, you know, I call Flip, and yeah, I like Flip. Man, them the Broncos new helmets. Let me get one. He'll send me a helmet, stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't bother. But it's that relationship that you have with people. And so I don't know, like RG3 got this kind of relationship with Jay Gruden.
Yeah.
Ocho, I can't speak to that.
Yeah, they gotta fix that too anyway, man. They gotta fix that anyway. I mean, a simple DM conversation. Listen, this is whatever, workout, whatever it is need be. Again, it is entertaining to see because you don't see anything like that often. You know, we'll laugh about it now, but they can fix that. Actually, you're grown men now. But another thing about relationships and about friendships, you got to be careful. You got to be careful about the bridges you burn because you never know when you have to go and walk back across them.
Ocho,
you never know.
What I tell you?
You never know.
The toes you step on today might be on the foot, connected to the leg, that lead to the butt you got to kiss tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be careful how you treat people.
Yeah.
You never know who's in a position that's equal to you that might be in a greater position to help you tomorrow.
Yeah. You never know. Obviously, I understand what RG3 is doing, and he can defend himself, but you don't know what bridge or gap that Jay Gruden may know something and something you may want to do later in life, and that relationship is the one that can bridge that gap and whatever opportunity might present itself down the line. And you know, I'm just speaking in general. So again, you have the right to defend yourself.
Yes.
Say some things you said, you know. I listen, for one, it's entertaining.
But RG3 opened that up because like he said what he said, and then RG3 like say what? Almost to say like you were doing the same thing to me.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Right.
I see what you're saying.
So
that's entertaining. But again,
Red Hood said, you got to get the GOAT mask for the greatest dual threat quarterback, Lamar Jackson. They're winning the Super Bowl. Brock Purdy would cost the 49ers against elite teams with an elite quarterback. Man, I'll get a Lamar Jackson. They win the Super Bowl. I wear Lamar Jackson jersey on first take.
That'd be dope. I like to see that.
That's what I do.
That. Hey, I like to see that.
Because the GOAT mask is reserved for GOAT James and my homeboy. So if I wore it for him, I've already worn it for Mahomes. I've already worn it for LeBron.
Right.
So I have to get something. I have to get something else for Lamar.
Woo!
But man, Baltimore go. Man, you know, man, Baltimore. You think Baltimore went crazy when Flacco won the Super Bowl? Man, you let Lamar win the Super Bowl.
Man, that's for the culture. That's gonna be different.
Man, if Lamar win the Super Bowl, they need to start putting this statue up right beside Ray. Don't even wait till he retires. Put it up beside Ray right now.
Just put it up there now.
Yep, just go on and put it up there right now.
That'd be big. That'd be big. Hey, I know who win the Super Bowl next year.
No, I mean it don't even sound right, Ocho.
What don't?
Super Bowl champ Cincinnati Bengals. It don't even sound right.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Where's the Super Bowl next year?
Where is the Super Bowl? Miami?
No, it ain't.
New Orleans?
No. Where's it at?
New Orleans?
Yeah, all right. Now let's stay with me now. I'm gonna tell you how the script. I'm gonna tell you how the storyline works.
New Orleans.
Yeah. Where Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase went to school.
Oh Lord have mercy.
You see where I'm going? These are the type of stories the NFL likes and loves. Huh? Stay with me now.
Joe Burrow, hold on. Joe Burrow from Ohio.
I know where he's from. I'm talking about the storyline.
Well, he went to Ohio
Super Bowl
State.
Is in New Orleans. The Super Bowl is in New Orleans. I just told you, stay with me. You're not staying with me. You're all over the place.
Okay. I'm gonna follow you now, right there.
LSU.
Okay, yeah.
You from Ohio, but you played your collegiate ball at LSU. Super Bowl is in New Orleans. Pieces together. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
That's the storyline in itself.
Yeah. So where Lamar going? Lamar gonna retire for a year to let him win the division?
Oh, listen. I love the Ravens. I love what the Ravens are doing. But when we get healthy
Y'all
Joe
can't
Burrow
beat
back
Lamar.
next year.
Y'all can't beat Lamar when he healthy.
Shit. Well, listen. We get better on the games next year ahead of time if you want to. When Joe Burrow is back and healthy, we don't see the Ravens.
Yeah, right. You can't see them.
Yeah, all right.
You remember L. Jack? L. Jack hit that spin move on that. They still showing that
Yeah,
movie hit on y'all in
yeah.
Cincinnati.
That was nice. That
Yeah,
he's special. He's special.
he
Young
held down.
Bull
The,
is
he held
special.
down the X. He held down the X, and then matched the square at the same time.
That was a good one.
Donnie said there was a report this offseason that McMill, who is friends with Robert Kraft, told Kraft that Lamar wanted to be a Patriot. Kraft said it was up to Bill. Imagine what could have been.
Nah, that ain't happening. Lamar ain't say that.
Lamar wanted to get paid. He wanted to get what he felt he had earned. I've been an MVP. I've been an All Pro. I've gone to the Pro Bowl. I've won division. I've led you to the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Compensate me like all the other quarterbacks that get compensated that's done less than what I've done.
Right.
That was his gripe. Lamar never wanted to leave, but he felt he might have had to leave in order to get what he felt he earned.
Right.
He had earned it. I'm an MVP. I've led you to the playoffs. I've won the division. What more can I do? Because you say, well, win a Super Bowl. There's a lot of guys that have gotten paid that ain't won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So why is that the criteria for me when it's not the criteria for anyone else?
Yeah, well, depending on who it is we're talking about,
right?
The criteria always changes. They always find the criteria to go against you based on what the standpoint is or what it is you want or trying to receive. Well, we know that game. We know that game all so well.
Well, L. Jack, Lamar Jackson, Lamarvelous, whatever they call him in Baltimore, he's lived up to what they thought. I don't think they thought this. I don't think because here's the thing. If you thought he was going to be this, you'd have taken him earlier in the first round, not trade back into the first round. Right. You didn't think you were going to have a two-time league MVP and a possible Super Bowl winner on your hand. You hope. Like, man, I hope because I thought he could be good. I didn't think he'd be this good.
Yeah.
You watch him when he in his Heisman Trophy winning season, and you watch the way he threw the ball, and you watch the way he run the football. A guy threw for 3,500, rushed for 1,500. You're like, okay, the kid's special.
Yeah.
How's it going to translate? A two-time league MVP of a possible Super Bowl? Now you're talking about, hey, there's a chance, hey, Lamar Jackson could crack the top 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell, he wins. He going to the top. Listen, I'm putting him in the top 10. If he wins the MVP in the Super Bowl, Lamar Jackson's already a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
Ever.
Is there a dual threat quarterback in the top 5? Everything is just pocket passes.
Pocket passes. I mean, it all depends where you have Elway. Steve Young won 2 MVPs. He won a Super Bowl MVP, but I don't think he didn't. People don't realize Steve had a very short career.
Yeah.
Because Joe left in 93. Steve took over in 93. Steve only had like 6 years of like starting.
That's it?
He was a backup. He was a backup all those years. Joe got hurt. I think he won the MVP in 92.
Mm-hmm.
I think he won the MVP in 92. I think he won it again. I know he won 2 MVPs. If I'm not mistaken, I think Steve Young won 2 MVPs. And he started from what, 93 to 90? Yeah, 92 and 94. Because Favre won 95, 96, 97. They tied he and Barry. They were co-MVPs in 97. Okay. TD won it in 98. Kurt won it in 99. Kurt Warner.
Oh, that
I think Marshall won it in 2000.
The greatest show on turf.
Yeah. So, hey, Unc Ocho, day one fan. Did y'all see MLK meme going viral at Raven games? Dr. King's daughter, Bernice King, reposted on Twitter. The guys, somebody said MLK done resurrected to witness Lamar playoff masterpiece.
Oh, at the game? Dude, he looked just like him.
He did. Yeah,
I saw that. Looked just like him.
RDR Food. What's up, Unc Ocho? Question: why do you think more teams sit their rookie QBs like Green Bay? Why don't you think more teams sit their rookie quarterbacks like Green Bay has traditionally?
Well, you got
So
you.
you
Well,
got an MVP. So what team got
hey,
MVPs playing?
yeah, you don't have no MVPs in front of you.
I
That's
mean,
different.
come on now.
You ain't got no choice but to sit.
Right.
Shit.
Brett Favre was a 3-time league MVP when Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers got there.
Yeah.
Jordan Love was sitting behind a 2-time league MVP when he got there.
Yeah.
I come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, all things being equal, yeah, you would like to have a guy be able to sit, but more times than not, you don't have that luxury because normally when you draft a quarterback, you're bad and you got to put
Yeah.
him in the game.
Yeah.
I mean, CJ Stroud, he had to play. There wasn't nobody in front of him, but they were a bad team. They had the second pick in the draft. Yeah, I mean, you love to have the guy sit, get a year up under his belt. Everybody is not like a Peyton Manning. You see Patrick Mahomes, sought for a year.
Yeah.
Boom. Tom Brady, sought for a year. He was about to sit for the second year until Mo Lewis put that hit on Drew Bledsoe.
Yeah.
So Michael Vick sat. Chris Chandler was the starter.
That's right.
And then Mike ended up coming in late in the season.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I mean, so all things being equal, you would like for your rookie quarterback to try to learn through osmosis. Some people, if there's a different rule, some people say, throw his ass in the game. And some people say, hey, let him sit for a year. It all depends on the guy.
And you know what? You would always want your rookie quarterback for those that you just throw in the game. I call it throwing them to the sharks. You would always hope it comes out like CJ Stroud, like that type of play as a rookie. When you get that, that's very promising. Very, very promising. Because now you know you have somebody that you could build around and you got your quarterback for the next 10 years.
Yeah. Jansel, I don't know how you said his name. You got a lot of R's in your name, bro. Fella, you could clearly see the frustration on the faces of the Packers near the end of the game, and I assume it was because of the missed field goal. How frustrating does it feel as a player to be in this position? Well, look, yeah, obviously you don't want to miss a field goal, but you think back to the missed opportunities that you had early. On fourth and a foot, you didn't get it. And then you settle for field goals and you could have scored touchdowns. So all of a sudden, all that replays in your mind what could have been as you feel the game start to slip away. But still, even as the game, they still had an opportunity to go down and get a field goal to tie the game or potential touchdown to win the game. So all wasn't lost. Yeah, anytime you miss a field goal, especially points at a premium come playoff time, because the likelihood of you racing up and down the field, the momentum doesn't really shift like it does in a regular season game. Right. But I think a lot has to do with replaying the opportunities that you let get away early in the ball game.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard for me to talk about playoff atmospheres and missing field goals or not scoring points because I wasn't in those situations very often. So outside of Madden, so I don't think it's appropriate for me to be answering that one.
Nick Lepsit. Hey, Unc Ocho, as two former players, can you experience an emotional drain in one game and come up short the following week? Or is it just the riding that high? No. I mean, I've never experienced that, and I heard I've been very fortunate. I mean, we won the playoffs. We normally only won the Super Bowl. So I think I'm like 13-5 in the playoffs. I've never experienced that. I remember we came back and we ended up beating the Houston Oilers when they were in Houston. They beat the brakes off us in the old Astrodome. Man, that place was loud. Ocho, you talk about loud.
Yeah.
And they call it the House of Pain. That was the name of it. And their defense was really good. And they beat us, but they had to come to us because we ended up winning the division, and they had to come to us. And they had us down the whole game, and then Elway pulled out the magic. We end up beating them, and we go on the road. Now, remember I told you 91, I dropped a touchdown in the south end zone that would have given us home field.
Right.
So now, instead of going to Buffalo, Buffalo would have had to come to us. We lose 10-7, and we miss 3 field goals.
Dang.
So I replayed that. That's one of the few games. That game, the game that we the Jacksonville game, we end up losing in 96. That knocked us out. We had the best seed. We had the best team. We were number 1 seed, and Jacksonville come beat us in that game. And when I dropped the pass against the Raiders. So that's the game that I replay in my mind over and over and over and over and over and over again. It's those games. It's games like that. Not I don't replay the catch that I had in the black hole against the Raiders when I was with Baltimore. I don't replay the third down catch that I had in Three Rivers. I don't replay those in my mind nearly as much as I play that drop that I had in the South End Zone against the Raiders in that Jacksonville game. And that's the hard part, Ocho, is that you remember the losses way more than you celebrate the wins.
Yeah. Shit, and speaking of that, I have so many losses throughout my tenure. It's hard for me to.
you must be immune to them by now.
It's difficult. They ask some questions tonight that I really can't partake in because I ain't have no playoff experience. But whatever.
Call me Ro. Hey, Unc Ocho, I went to the Lions game last week, and it was a record for how loud it was. As a player, how much does crowd noise affect the game, especially if you're playing in a dome? It gets loud, but see, not everybody goes with a silent snap count.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have the impact that it once did because, you're trying to yell and scream. Now you just go on the silent snap count. The guard normally looks back, the quarterback like, I'm ready, and he'll do that for the center. Center snaps the ball.
Right.
So you just get used to it. You practice it with crowd noise. Everybody, you play. I don't know how y'all did it, Ocho, but we
had a crowd noise.
Yeah,
they had a speaker that during that week, and they played the crowd noise throughout practice.
Yes, that's how we did it. And what helped us is that we were very simplistic. Hey, we audible into handoff or toss.
Right, one or the other.
Man, that's it. Toss weak, handoff strong. That's what we audible into. All that you try to get cued and try to say, oh, you run up and down the line of scrimmage. Oh, you're going to do this right here and doing all that stuff right. Toss and handoff. We come and stop it.
Yeah.
That's it. I think the Houston Texans are the best team out of Texas. What are your thoughts on those young Bulls? Yeah, it's hard to argue. It
made it to the second. It made it to the second round, huh?
Made it to the second round. I mean, Cowboys, bro. At the end of the day, man, you got to be about it. You can't talk about it. They do a lot of talking, and not a lot of playing.
They gonna get it together, man. I think next year.
You've been saying that for 28 years.
I think next year's a Cowboy. It's the Cowboy.
You said that last year.
Oh, I ain't say that. They said I'm just regurgitating what they say.
I'm
just trying to get the people hope.
Repetition of a lie don't make it truth. See,
repetition of a lie don't make it true. I'm definitely gonna use that on her.
The Cowboys of Texas next year, which team would benefit the most by signing Derrick Henry?
Yeah, I did say Cowboys. That'd be nice. Like so Thunder and Lightning. Pollard, Henry. That'd be nice.
You see the difference between when Pollard got to carry that mail,
yeah,
and he ain't got Zeke to spell him, and Zeke getting all those tough yards, and now they asking him to cram that thing up in there and get those tough yards. Yeah, he didn't look this year like he looked last year, did he, Ocho?
He's not built like that. That's not what he does. He doesn't have the frame for that, and that's he's not your workhorse.
And then they couldn't blame Zeke. They couldn't blame Zeke. Zeke wasn't there. Yeah. But Zeke was getting them tough yardage in New England. You didn't realize how much you was gonna miss Zeke on the 3rd and short, 4th and short, and the goal-to-go situations.
Right.
But I think Derrick Henry would be great for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though, Ocho. When you pay a guy that kind of money, you paying him $40, $45 million to turn around and hand the ball off or to throw the football.
Throw the football, but you're gonna need that running game, especially come playoff time.
I understand
you're gonna need that running game, to chew that clock up.
Well, that's Mike McCarthy told that lie. Mike McCarthy told a lie. He fired Kellen Moore because they wanted to be a more balanced football team.
Mm-hmm.
They threw the ball more last year than they did the previous year with Kellen Moore. That's fact.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, sometimes you lie to get what you want. It happens in life.
I'd like to see D. Henry. I'd like to see King Henry with the Cowboys.
That'd be a nice addition. A very nice addition. I like that.
So please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Where are we, Ash? 8 what? We're at 856,000 subs. How many in the chat? Wow. We got 40,000 in the chat, Ocho.
Hey, Chad, I love you. All 40,000 of you. I love you. If you need me, call me. If you have anything going on, I know the new year just started. Hit my line. I got you. I might say no. But that's not the fact. The fact that I'm here for you in a time of need, it says a lot.
Guys, I know 40,000. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. I know all 40,000. We appreciate you. I don't want you to think that we're not appreciative of that you're actually watching and listening to us in the chat. But hit that subscribe button. I know if we can get like 10, 15% of y'all to hit that subscribe button right now, I would greatly, greatly appreciate that. Now, I ain't on them Blue Diamonds tonight, man. God, y'all want your boy on them diamonds all the time? Hey.
Yeah, that's gonna mess up your liver, man. Gonna mess up your liver.
It is.
I don't know. I just hear that all the time.
I did hear they talk about. I did hear they talk about they go. It mess with your eyesight. Talk about you might go blind with them diamonds.
For real?
Yeah, I be in that thing like.
Hey, well, you gonna look like Etta James.
Hey, and I ain't gonna say it. Though.
Yeah, you can't sing it. You can't sing it.
No, we can't say it. Hey, I mean, look, hey, it ain't stop Stevie. It ain't stop Stevie from doing shaking the cover. It didn't stop Ray Charles from shaking the cover.
Yeah. Oh, but Ray Charles was loose with it, bro.
Yay! So what that mean if I can't see?
He didn't play.
I know the other eye can see. I might not can see, but the other eye can see. Man, Ocho, you crazy, man.
Hey.
Man, Ocho, there's something wrong with you, Ocho.
Nah. Man, what time? What? Oh, that's funny.
Oh, Ryan, hold on. Gabe Romance, hey there, where can I get them special Laporte bottles to stash for Houston's upcoming Super Bowl run? Love the pod. Bring on Andre Johnson.
Dre.
We're about. If I'm not mistaken, we might be just about out of those. The first 25,000 was numbered 1 through 25,000, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that run is about out. It might be already out, if I'm not mistaken. So, Gabe, I don't know what to tell you. You'd have to click the link and see. But if I'm not mistaken, I think we're out or pretty close to being out. But I appreciate the support. Ryan asks, will Laporte eventually be able to ship to the beautiful subtropical island of Key West, Florida? I like a bottle for the Super Bowl. I think we ship to Florida.
Yeah. Key West right down the street from me.
Well, I have Ocho bring your bottle.
Yeah,
David,
I
drive
it down there.
What's up? The Laportier is amazing. I don't drink, but after the only thing I touch in Ocho, that song with, what is that? John LaJoy? I'm inside of me is questionable. If that's you being a rapper, put your 2 weeks notice with Apple Music. You was rapping, Ocho?
I think he probably talked about the commercial I just did. Or he said Inside Me.
Yeah.
That's from the TV show long time ago. Long time ago.
Oh, you was rapping?
Yeah. You know, I do a little bit of everything. I should have won an Oscar. I should have won an Oscar for that appearance, but
For
I don't know what
TV? No,
happened.
you win Emmys for TV.
Oh wait, I should have won an Emmy. You're right. I should have won an
Yeah.
Emmy. I should have won an Emmy.
Or
Like
maybe a
I
Golden
had
Globe.
Yeah, I had a few awards where I should have won an Emmy, but it didn't
It
happen.
didn't happen? Okay.
Nah. I'm gonna get one though.
Faith said, hey, Ocho and Shannon, I've been researching pay equity and learn sports analysts. Former players make less than their counterpart. Former players are subject matter experts and often increase viewership. What's being done to bridge the gap? Pay equity. She's saying she's been researching equity and learned sports analysts, former players make less than their counterparts. They
Right.
do.
Yeah.
Former players are subject matter expert and often increase viewership. What's being done to bridge the gap?
So shoot, the only person that can bridge the gap is the person that's cutting the check.
Exactly.
That's it. That's it. And the better you are at your job, as far as viewership goes, content, the knowledge you do have, the research you do, and what you bring to the table, then you create the demand for higher pay.
Correct.
That all comes from within, especially once you're not on the football field.
Yes, you're right. I mean, yeah, I mean, because here's the thing: these jobs. I mean, there are people retiring every year from the NFL, and if you have one of these jobs, you try to hold on to it because there's so many people that's retiring, and names, and they love names, especially if there's a quarterback.
Yeah.
They get first dibs. And then it goes your big tier wide receivers, defensive players.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. Now, I don't listen to the sound, but a lot of people say they like Greg Olsen. They like Tony Romo. Normally, quarterbacks get those jobs. You see Troy Aikman. You see Romo, Don Meredith, Dan Fouts. A lot of times the quarterback get those jobs, but I don't really know what, like you said, like Ocho said. I mean, basically, it's going to come down to the guy that's cutting the checks, and then what all do you bring to the table?
Yep.
How entertaining you are? Do people? Are you polarizing? People like who they like. John R. Kerry said, "I'm neither party, but non-Democrat. Welcome to be fans at Nightcap and Club Shay Shay." Absolutely. We non-political here, but we do give it a point. We will give you an opinion. Rob Lee says, "Hey, Unc and Tocho." I like that. Let's catch it on.
Tocho.
Unc, have you been huge for me for years? I wanted to ask for a shout out to my girlfriend Peaches. Love you guys. Hey, Peaches. I don't know. That's your girlfriend real name? I hope you're the only one that call her Peaches.
That's a nickname.
That's a cool nickname.
Got to be a nickname.
That might be. I mean, Peaches is
yeah, you're right. It might be her name.
Hey, you remember
Yeah.
Snowfall? When Peaches
yeah.
Peaches stole that money and dipped on her.
Clear.
They ain't found Peaches yet.
No, they found Peaches. Remember, Peaches was hiding in the house.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Peaches was hiding. He had blew that money though.
D. Ray Davis was hiding. Ain't had nothing left.
Yeah, you're right about that, Ocho. Man, I can't believe Peaches did that, man. Peaches, you dirty.
And listen,
money will do that.
When money is involved, It made people do strange
Like,
things, man.
like I had Country Wayne on it. He said, hey, and somebody hit him up for like 15 grand. He said it was like a friend.
Whoa,
15,
15.
15, yeah. And
Damn.
he said, sometimes you got to help people not disappoint you, but not putting them in situations where they can disappoint you. So, he probably had the money out, probably, back in the day when he was, had a stash house or something, trusting people.
Right.
People hit him up. He said, sometimes you got to help people not disappoint you.
Right.
And you're right. You're absolutely right. Hey, Unc Ocho, huge fan. Is it reasonable to break up with someone because they don't have the same ambitions and desire for success? Please help your nephew out. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I don't know what took you so long. You need to ask me and Ocho for that.
Boy, had nobody holding you back. Shit, you out here busting your ass trying to make some of yourself. You got somebody that ain't with no drive, no enthusiasm, no want to. Boy, you better tell them to kick the bucket.
Yeah. Now, we don't want them to kick the bucket, but they need to kick rocks. We don't want them to kick the bucket. We want them to kick rocks, Ocho.
My bad. Kick rocks.
Yeah,
Wait, check.
Yeah. What's up, Ocho, Unc and Tocho? Do you remember your first kiss?
Oh,
you remember your first kiss?
Yeah. Kindergarten. I never forget. Amy Beth. Yeah, Amy Beth. Kindergarten.
You slipped a little tongue in?
I ain't put no tongue in there. I ain't put no tongue in there.
You ain't put no tongue in there?
Nah, I won that experience. I won that experience.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
And they wasn't a little pop, and I gave her
you got a little pet?
Yeah, and a little Jolly Rancher. I gave her strawberry Jolly Rancher. I never forget.
That's all right, Ocho.
Yeah. I wonder how Amy Beth doing too. Oh, that's throwback.
Man, I can't even remember. I don't. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember I don't remember my first kiss. I don't. I probably slipped a little tongue though. I probably slipped a little tongue though. I probably put that little baby D on her. I put that baby D on her.
Hold on. On the first kiss?
Yeah.
Come on.
I was mannish.
Wait, hold on. So how when I asked you to do certain things at our big age, it's frowned upon, but you was managed back then.
Oh,
Where's
yeah.
the energy?
But
we need that energy you had back then right now.
Them young boys ruin it. Because they coming in off the rip. They coming in hot. They eating off everybody. They coming up. They eating off everybody's plate from the jump.
Listen, if the young boys coming hot, you got to come in hotter.
Nah, man. Come on, Ocho. Come on now.
You can't let them outdo you, man.
Yeah, they out there. Yeah.
You got to keep up now. You got to keep up. You acting like old, outdated software. We need you. We need you to evolve with the times.
If I ain't know better, that's where them old boys had jobs at the post office, licking stamps in the back. Because they look at everything from the jump, Ocho. I think, hold on. Did y'all work at the post office in the back licking stamps? You know what I'm saying? Ocho, they got the new thing now that you put the stamp on.
Yeah.
These young boys coming to that thing hot. I said, whoa.
Yo,
that's how y'all do it. I said, they doing this off the rip.
That's how you
They doing this off the rip, and they buying cars, paying rent, and buying their house. No. Now one or the other. Now I got to stone me out. You get one or the other. I can't do all that.
You got to give them the whole package.
Oh man, hell no.
Listen, you're already a provider. You're already able to help. When people ask for things, you might as well, once you add the other dynamic to it, the toes, from head to toe. When you go to the car wash, you get your car detailed. They touch everything. They hit you from back to the front.
No,
you hear me?
I want one more shade. I want one of the more shade tree jobs. Get the hose pipe and squeeze. I can't go get the whole detail. Ocho, no. Y'all do it too much. These young boys though. These young boys off the chain though. I hear about these young boys.
You got to catch up.
I say, I guess that's why you boy out of gas. That's why ain't nobody want me, because they had heard about Shay.
You got to catch up. You got to catch up. At some point, you got to evolve. Or you're going to get left behind. One of the
ways. They left me behind.
Hey, you're going to be like, hey,
but Ocho, I get okay.
I'm going to call you Wilson.
Okay. Huh?
I'm going to call you Wilson, like Castaway. You're going to be Wilson right there by yourself.
I'm on the island by myself.
Yeah, that's what
Ocho, but can we work up? I mean, you can't come in from the dough, Ocho. You get it from the dough.
No. You got it from the dough. Kick the motherfucker in. You got to kick the dough in. Listen, you can't use the old outdated 1950 methods in today's society.
But the play still work.
It don't work.
Man, the playbook still work.
With who?
Oh,
It don't work.
I
It
guess,
don't work.
I guess, I guess that's why your old poor hustle over here by itself.
Nah, we gonna get you together though.
I'm all alone. There's no one beside me,
Yeah, there you
all
go.
by myself.
Myself.
But y'all need to
Oh.
slow down. These young boy, hey, young boy, slow down now. Man, let a 55-year-old catch up with y'all.
Mm-mm. You got to step on that. They got to step on the gas, boy. Don't you got it? Don't you got a Charger? What's that? You got a Hellcat?
I got a challenger. Yeah, I got a
Okay.
black ghost.
Yeah, you got a Black Ghost. You know how you drive that? You see,
Yeah, I mean,
you put the pedal to the metal.
but not from the Ocho. I mean, as soon as
That's
I
the
got the
same.
car,
That's the
I had to like, it started purring like, woo.
yeah.
I let it build up. Y'all don't
Right.
need build up. Y'all get the car,
Right.
you go straight
I
150.
know, Dan. You ain't got no Black Ghost. Talk about you let it build up. Build up what?
Well, Ocho, how y'all gonna go? Y'all go straight to the track. Y'all go straight to the racetrack and put the car on the track.
Straight to the track. I mean, that's the
Oh
point.
Lord,
That's why they built the engine. That's what the engine was built for. That's what the engine was built for. God put you out here and you have a
am I
purpose.
wrong? Hey, Chad, I ain't wrong. Come on, man. Y'all got to
Chad,
slow down. They speeding. Everybody ain't meant to be in the far left lane, Ocho.
what
Everybody ain't
you
meant to be in the look here. They got six
what
lanes on the 405 to 10 to 110. We got 6 lanes out here. Everybody ain't in the left lane, damn it.
everybody need to be in the left lane.
No, the hell they don't.
Tomorrow ain't promised. What you waiting for? Tomorrow's not promised. What you waiting for? Why you wasting time?
Ain't nobody wasting no time, Ocho.
It's
But
wasting
everybody ain't
time.
coming off the muscle like that.
It's wasting time.
Oh,
I'm just
Lord.
telling you it is. It's just a waste of time. Smoke and mirrors. It's just smoke and mirrors. It's just cream filling. Hey, fuck that. Just give me the donut. Just
Mm-mm.
give me the donut. I don't want all the,
Yeah, they
I don't
speeding.
want.
I'm sorry, Ocho. I got to slow down. I got to slow
We
down. Y'all
I'm
speed.
we gonna I'm gonna work with you. We gonna when we be in Vegas we gonna work with you in Vegas and try to guide you since I'll be able to see you in person. I help you out. I have something for you lined up.
Huh?
I'm gonna have somebody for you lined up in
Nah,
Vegas.
you got nobody lined up for me because I ain't young.
Huh?
I ain't young.
You not young, but we gonna make sure you act young. We need you to move young. You gotta do things different.
The baby
As you
arm
age.
young, but I ain't young. That baby arm work. The baby arm work. I'll be on them diamonds. I'll be on them. Joe will be on them, Ocho, hard. Hard. Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm trying not to wake up.
Man, hold on. Nick, what you talking about? Can you please speak on the benefits of spanking in the bathroom? It increases blood flow, is affectionate, and is hot when done right, unless you crazy. It's a it's amazing, needs to be promoted more. Nah, hell nah, Nick. I ain't with you on that when you by yourself.
He want to do what in the bathroom?
Nah, he be watching Spank Division.
What's that?
When the movies come on.
Like,
The movies. The movie come on.
oh, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. Hell no. Nah.
I'm lost a little bit.
Nah, he in the
Give me another clue. Give me
Ocho,
another clue so I get
can
it.
you please speak on the benefits of spanking in the bedroom? It increases blood
Oh,
flow.
oh. Yeah, I gotta keep it cute with that one.
Mm-mm.
I gotta keep it cute.
Nah, man. I mean, all the stuff that you used to be able to do that you could
Mhm.
get away with,
Yeah.
you know. I used to be a cop. I kept myself cuffs on me.
Yeah, I like
Cuff
that.
up.
I like it.
I'm like
Yeah.
I worked in the system. Cuff
Mhm.
up. Not no more. Not no more.
No?
No hell no.
Why not?
No, man. Mm-mm.
That's a good one right there.
No. Like I said, a lot of stuff that it used to be go down, Ocho used to go
Right.
down.
Right.
Can't go down no more.
Things change.
Mm-mm.
That's a good one though.
As a matter of fact, I'm about to go to the dentist to have all my teeth taken out. So I can't
Whoa.
bite nobody. Become Ocho's a different time, Ocho, man. The
Yeah,
stuff that
yeah.
we used to be able to do,
Listen, you fighting it and you not understanding. You talk about it's a different time, but you're doing nothing to evolve with the times. Like you you IBM. Everybody else using Apple, and you IBM. You Hewlett Packard.
I'm dial up. I'm AOL.
Yeah, yeah. That ain't is exactly, and none of that is compatible in today's society. So you getting left behind. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. You
I'm
gotta
sorry,
change
Ocho.
you gotta change your routine up. Change your
Yeah, Ocho doing
routine.
it back in the day. Ocho, hey, I a little frigid,
Yeah,
old lieutenant. I'm a
yeah,
captain,
yeah. There you go.
cowboy, have me a little, not no more. Had to buy out. You ain't no fun no more. I'm sorry, baby.
Yeah,
Can't do it.
you don't want them to do that. You can't don't let them tell you you're not no fun because then they go get the young bulls.
Then
The
they
young
go and
bulls.
get them young bulls. Mm-mm. Back in the
But
day, hey, I don't been to the rodeo a couple of times. I'm
I got
good, Ocho.
yeah, I got you. I got you. I'm with you when you're right.
You
Oh, I
can't
forgot.
do all the stuff that you used to do, Ocho.
Oh, I can. I can.
More
Plus
power
some.
to you.
Plus some.
Well, I guess
Oh, I
I need to
forgot.
get married then, so I can do what all I used to do, huh?
Man, listen, man. I'm 10 different people, 10 different personalities.
That's how I used to be, Ocho.
Yeah. See,
Yeah, man.
that's how you used to be. I'm
I used to
still
be like
like
that. Then.
that.
I used to be like that, Ocho.
I'm finding ways to reinvent myself. I'm finding ways to keep that spark, to keep it fun. What's another word I'm looking for? It's weird trying to find new ways to fall in love again, trying to find new ways to have fun again,
Yeah.
trying to find new ways to make it feel fresh again, even though it's still the same individual. Just that shit is work, man. And I don't mean to be going into all that shit, but that shit is hard.
Hard, Ocho.
It's hard, but it's hard. You see, my mannerism, my whole
Yeah,
tone change.
yeah.
Hey, that's that shit hard,
You
boy.
get them
But
diamonds. Put one of them diamonds on you.
that shit costs too much, boy.
That's all right.
Yeah, I saw the price. I saw the price of them. Now you
48
got
hours for 48 hours.
yeah,
They'll be in
yeah.
even trouble.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to send my baby to the ER now. I don't want to. No,
And see that. See, they forget all about what the young boy used to do when them diamonds, the baby arm come out.
you good.
And it just
Yeah,
undisputed.
no. Yeah,
I'm undisputed. Heavyweight champ.
I forgot to show my jersey tonight, man. Hey,
Unc Ocho.
who
Who
is
are some
that?
of the athletes had great potential, but due to circumstances, we look back on their lives, what could have been? Two people that come to mind are Greg Oden and Brandon Roy.
Well,
I mean, injury.
Greg Roden was the injuries.
Yeah. Brandon Roy,
Yeah,
same thing. Bo
injuries,
Jackson.
injuries.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, it's because of injuries. I think that's
Yes.
one of the few things that's cut players that we've deemed to be great that were picked early.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Hey,
it.
and Rob said, love y'all, man. And Peaches is a real name.
Oh, okay.
So,
Peaches.
Ocho, they say, stop leaving that water bottle, that label on that water.
Oh
People try to get
shit.
free advertising.
My bad.
Unc, I watched your Hall of Fame speech earlier today. It's one of the best. Got me in my emotions. Your brother still deserves to be in there. Well, hopefully, Jason, one day. Um, that was from the heart. I mean, people have asked how long did it take me to write that speech. I said the speech has been writing itself for 43 years. You wanted to get started, but I already
That was
knew. I
that
knew
was tough.
the sequence in which I was going to go. And you just go.
That was
Uh,
tough.
Actually, I have a copy. I think I'm gonna give a copy to Savannah State of my Hall of Fame speech.
I got a Hall of Fame speech too.
You got one. You got one on deck.
Yep. Matter of fact, I want music. I want music when I walk out.
I don't think that's gonna happen, Ocho.
That's all
Quick
right.
question for Ocho. I'm a big fan of yours. I think you should be in the Hall of Fame. But do you think you're a better receiver than T.O.? Honestly, no cap, bro.
I'm a better receiver than everybody. Huh? Talk about, man. I'm Ocho, man. You know how good I would. You want to know how good I was? I was so good. Stay with me now, chat. I was so good, huh? I changed my last name to a number that was spelled incorrectly. You know how good you got to be to do that? Huh? And it be accepted? That's how good I was. Nah, them boy T.O. was different, man. T.O. different. T.O. one of the
T.O.
arguably
that
the best
dog.
to ever play the goddamn game. Boy, that boy
Yeah,
was
man.
dog. You hear me? Let's oh no, is that nah, I was from the bug T.O., man. Hey, that was that boy,
Oh
boy.
yeah. Well, hey, I got him number.
God.
Look, for me, and I've said this. I've told T.O. this. I got him number 2 behind Jerry. For
Yeah.
me, now I don't know what's going to happen in the next 30 years,
Mm-hmm.
but Jerry. I mean, people see. I think the thing is, Ocho, people don't realize just how good Jerry was
Mm-hmm.
because Jerry ain't got no one-handed catch. He didn't jump over anybody.
Right.
Jerry was that car that always cranked, got you to work for 20 straight years.
So like
And
a
they
Honda. Like a
and,
Honda.
and,
Like a
and,
96 Honda.
and nobody was like, "Ooh, man, look at that car." Jerry was just like that.
Mm, I like that. That's a
You
good
already know what you're
that's
gonna get with Jerry.
yeah, that's a good analogy. I like that. Consistent, reliable.
Yeah, okay. Edwin out there, my daughter's birthday. She turns 15. Happy birthday. Shout out to Brianna Reyna Alvarez. Happy birthday, Brianna. Happy 15th. Oh, she turns 15 on Tuesday. Happy birthday, Brianna. Enjoy your day and eat lots of cake. Paisley Jones. What's up, Uncle Ocho? Just want to tell you blessings. And today is my birthday. Paisley, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Okay, Dr. Frank L. Bellamy is back. Hey, Uncle Ocho. Why don't you post what you eat for breakfast anymore? Them paper plates had me ready for a barbecue. Because most of the time, I don't eat nothing but burritos now. And plus, half the time I don't eat because I be trying to get out, because I be trying to get that last little bit of sleep. I be trying to get that last little bit of sleep. I ain't got time to be eating. And first take, though, they don't provide breakfast for me when I'm here in LA. They do provide breakfast for me when I'm in New York, but somebody else eat the breakfast. Somebody else be eating the breakfast. Jordan be eating the breakfast. Ash is not a breakfast person. She just be ordering expensive shit, expensive bull job on my room. That's what Ash be doing. Coming down to my room. Ooh, this looks nice. They do got that in your room too. That same menu that you got right here in my room, they got it in your room. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Different credit cards. Michael Chia said, "Love the show, guys. Been here since day one." Howard Stern talked about Club Shay Shay on the show the last few weeks. Would you ever be a guest on this show? I think it'll be a great promo outlet for Shay Shay Nightcap. Sure, got no problem about that. Howard Stern, man, look,
That's that boy.
he
One of the
started it.
first, one of the originators.
Yeah, yeah. I like for him to come on Club Shay Shay too.
Oh, that's a good one. You want some controversy? There you go, right there.
Ain't gonna be. I don't think it'd be that controversial.
Shit. Well, we
But
talk
I
about
saw his
Howard.
movie. I saw his movie when it came out many, many years ago.
Uh-huh.
Larry Williams said, "My son wants to play football. He's in the 8th grade. Is it too late to start?" Nope. It's
Hell
about the
no.
right age. Probably about 13.
Yeah.
Knowing what we know now, I mean, if I had a son, I probably would let him play tackle football till he about 13, 12, 13.
Let him play flag.
Yeah, I let him play flag, but not tackle until he's about
Get
13.
the fundamentals, get the basics right.
Yeah. Me, but I had, hey, I think I played. I was like 8, 9.
I was
77. 77. Yeah, I was like 9.
I was 4. You know, we started 4 years old out here. Liberty City Optimists.
Mm-hmm. Tommy said Gil did all that working out, putting up 12 shots in the gym every day, only scored 12 points in the shootout. What do y'all have? He lost? Gil lost the shootout?
To who?
Hold on, chat. Did Gil lose the shootout?
Who he shot out against with? I mean, who did he shoot out with?
Huh? Okay. No, I'm shocked. I know Goodwell Gil ain't lose the shootout. Did Gil lose?
Who did he shoot against?
Gil lost to who? Come on. Hold on. Now you know Gil, hold on, Gil. Now you don't talk about you go outshoot all them guys on the Lakers bench that's getting major minutes, and you got beat by some YouTube. Who the hell beat Gil?
Oh, you got beat by a YouTuber?
Who beat Gil, y'all? I need some names.
I need footage. Somebody send me the footage to my Twitter, please.
Damn, Gil. Who the hell is this? Gil, if you didn't lose to a guy that was in the NBA, I'm going to tear your ass up on Wednesday. I know damn well you ain't lose. What that man name was, Ash? A dude named Anthony. Anthony Miracola. So you Agent Zero, I guess he's special agent. Because you know at ATF, they have what they call a SAC, which is a special agent in charge. Come on, Gil.
I need footage. I gotta see this.
I don't need no footage. Gil lost.
Somebody send me the clip to my Twitter, please. Me and Gil got to work on a shot. You know, I helped him out back in the day during his playing days. So,
man, Gil, I got some Air Maxes now. Y'all know what these are?
95s.
Not 95s, Ocho.
Them ain't 95s?
No.
96?
Oh, Lord have mercy.
I don't wear Air Max.
So.
I'm gonna show you my jersey. You know who that is?
Zinedine Zidane.
Okay. There we go. We getting somewhere.
Yeah, you don't think I know. I be knowing.
There we go. We getting somewhere. I like that. I like that. Yeah.
Damn. Gil, man, you let dude beat you in the first. Okay, if you lost in the finals, hey, I can say, you know what, Gil, you've been shooting a lot. Gil, how many shots Gil made?
Somebody send me the clip of Gil losing, man.
Damn, Gil. Damn, Gil. Ah, man.
Oh, damn. Somebody sent it to me that damn fast.
Man, they cooked Gil.
Oh, this some dude hit like 42 threes. Is that it?
Well, hell, the Lakers should sign him.
Anthony Miracola, the best shooter in the world.
Okay, I see if he lost to my guy, Lethal Shooter. If you lost to him, Gil, I said, okay, Gil, chalk that one up. Hey, it happens sometimes.
Who is Lethal Shooter?
And he didn't want to be helping people with their shot.
Oh, okay. He that good or something?
Man, you about to make me curse, Ocho. He been shooting that ball into that little ass hoop. The ball can barely fit in that hoop.
Right.
And he be shooting the goal be spinning around and he be draining it. Dude made 42 or 50. Yeah, Gil, you lost that one, bro. I guess he was practicing too.
Oh, I see lethal shooter name right here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you don't want to see me.
Man, I'll beat you, Ocho. So I know you.
Listen, I didn't tell you my stories on prominent.
Ocho, you didn't even play basketball in high school.
What you mean? In high school, I
you
dropped
didn't play basketball in high school.
Yes, I did. I dropped 38, 12, and 10 a night. What you talking about? What you talking about, man?
This man here.
Check, man. Check. Miami Beach Senior High, 1996, 1995.
I understand it was a high school, but you ain't play no basketball. You ain't shoot no hoops.
I just told you what I did. I just gave you my stats. I was a freshman, 38, 12, and 10.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Ocho.
I like that.
No, you're not.
All right. Well, see me on the court then. See me on the court. See me on the court.
Is that rain? Oh, Lord have mercy. Them dogs ain't going to want to go out in the morning. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. My dogs are not going to want to go out in the morning. It's raining. Please make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Guys, I know a lot of you guys in the chat are not subscribers. Please subscribe because the schedule is going to be a little different once the playoffs are over. Once the NFL regular season ends, we're going to have to get another schedule. We don't want you to miss any of the episodes of Nightcap. So please hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications. So therefore, we'll send it out and you won't miss an episode of Nightcap. So because I once the season's over, the schedule it will be a little different. And we don't want you to miss any of the episodes. So please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to the Nightcap podcast feed. We've also pinned Shea by Laportier at the top of the chat. You can go out and get yourself a bottle or someone that you love with all the holidays right around the corner. I'm sure there's a birthday, there's Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day. You need that for that Super Bowl party because if your favorite team wins, you're going to want to celebrate. And you need to celebrate with your boy Shay. Although I can't be there in person, I can be there with you in spirit. And Shay going to set that thing off. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Thank you for joining us tonight. To recap, the 49ers win a very close ball game, 24-21, break the streak. Kyle Shanahan, the 49ers had been 0-30 under Kyle when trailing by 7 points or more in the fourth quarter. Great time, great timing to break that streak. And the Ravens manhandled the Texans. Baltimore looked really, really, really good. Lamar Jackson looked extraordinary. Defense came out on fire and played great, and the Ravens manhandled the Texans 34-10. So the Ravens await the winner of Kansas City, Buffalo. The 49ers await the winner of Tampa Bay, Detroit. Should be a very exciting games tomorrow. The Lions play Tampa, and Kansas City travel to Buffalo. So
that's gonna be good.
It's gonna be a great game. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe. He's your favorite number 85, Chad Ochocinco Johnson, route runner extraordinaire, Liberty City's finest, Miami Beach High School matriculated, Chad Johnson. We'll see you tomorrow after the finale of the Lions Tampa Bay game. Thank you for joining us. See you tomorrow.
Good night, guys. I love you.